Listen, speaking of Philly, there's a great story. I want to. I don't know. I can't give everyone fucking credit, but someone just tweeted a great story coming out of Philly. Oral sex causes crash, but the woman claimed a carjacking.
Oh, so she
Listen
was
to
giving
this.
him a handy?
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have read the headline because that's the punchline. Unfortunately, I fucked it up. But Vinland, it's still a good story. Vinland police say a New Jersey woman filed a false report that she was carjacked at gunpoint. Mm-hmm. She also claimed that she broke her arm during the incident, okay?
Broke her arm?
This is everything she was claiming to the cops. The real story, the truth, 23-year-old Sarah. How do you say...
Sarah!
How do you pronounce B-L-A-S-S-E?
Blassie?
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 Sarah Blassie was performing a sexual act...
Whore?
on an unidentified man. So she's... he's driving, obviously, and she's fucking blowing him.
Yeah.
On an unidentified man when her... Yeah.
Remember Garp?
Yeah. When her SUV crashed into a tree.
Wow.
She then, ready for this, because she needed to cover this shit up?
Yeah.
So she crashes into a tree. She then set her car on fire.
Good alibi there. That's great.
Police were called to South Jersey Healthcare Medical Center early Saturday morning when Sarah was being treated for a broken arm. There, she said that she was returning from a friend's house when she stopped and asked a man for directions. Holy shit, this gets better.
For erections?
She went on to explain that man pulled out a gun, threw her out of the car, and drove away. After further questioning, Sarah admitted that she had picked up a man, moved to the passenger seat, and was performing oral sex at the time of the crash.
Oh, boy.
She must give a good BJ if the guy's fucking...
Guy freaked out.
Swerving into a tree.
Missed the fucking brake, hit the gas pedal. His legs were flying around like an infant.
He was coming, he just locked up, his legs shot out like a fucking arrow.
To cover up the accident, she set her car on fire. And she refuses to identify the guy.
The dick in question?
The dick in question. Very good, yeah. So that's a terrific story coming out of Philly. Donkey parasailing on a beach in Russia.
Oh, people are so outraged at that thing, and it looked hysterical when I saw it.
Isn't it a video too, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
They took a fucking donkey.
I got the news story, and then we'll look at the video.
You know how horrified the donkey had to be? They fucking took a donkey, hooked him up to a parasail, and fucking took off, and the donkey goes flying up in the air in a parasail.
Yeah, I saw this on the news.
And it's like, what?
Who thought this up?
Police in southern Russia are investigating a leisure firm which forced a donkey to parasail over the sea. Witnesses report hearing the terrified animal braying as it flew over the sea for half an hour before landing in the water and being dragged for several meters. Luckily, the donkey survived the ordeal, and police say it was being used to promote parasailing, adding that no one reported it happening, even though beachgoers were distressed by seeing the donkey's suffering. Officials are now looking at bringing animal cruelty charges, which could land the organisers with a 2-year jail sentence.
That thing takes off at about 100. That donkey does 0 to 100 in a second.
Who thought that would be a good idea?
The place. It's probably, not... Where is it, Russia? Fuck. They're crazy over there.
Flying a donkey?
Nothing better than English reporters. With that delivery that has to have that up and down thing. The fuck is that about? The donkey.
Yeah. Well,
poor fucking thing. God damn, that is nasty.
Well, that's that foreign country shit.
Yeah, they don't care about animals.
When you go on vacation, they do really crazy shit, and you're like, really? Like,
they laugh at us.
Like, does the government know you're doing this? Like,
they
is
laugh
this
at
safe?
Us. How we take care of our animals and stuff.
Did you see the rape video yet? Danny, that's the one you were talking about, right?
No, I have not seen the rape
video. Go with the
video.
long version when they set it up with the news story. There's 2 versions out there.
What is the rape video?
Well, I guess it was actually in the hood, in the projects.
Mm-hmm.
There was an attempted rape.
Oh, right.
And then a family member of the woman that almost was raped had a lot to say to the rapist.
Yes,
on the news.
Very concise.
Yeah.
Very articulate.
You know that's not good when they let him talk.
No. But the news loves it. You know the news is just going, oh, look, we got gold here. We got gold.
Is that the short version?
No, this should be the long one.
Okay,
good. With the anchor intro.
Yeah.
Terrifying moments for a woman who woke up to a strange man in bed with her. The woman screamed. Her brother rushed in to help.
Yeah, you want to play it off disc? Because if you play it off disc, it'll...
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Do I have it in front of me?
You should.
Okay, I got it right here. Yeah, because that'll drive fucking people nuts out there.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Terrifying moments for a woman who woke up to a strange man in bed with her. The woman screamed. Her brother rushed in to help and tried to fight the offender off. That break-in happened early this morning in the 500 block of Webster Drive in Huntsville. WFF 48's Elizabeth Gentle caught up with the victim. Elizabeth, emotions were running high.
And Mark, the woman, the victim, tells us that a man broke into her house and tried to rape her. Her brother went in and he tried to help her out, but the man got away, leaving behind, though, evidence of his visit. Kelly Dodson was asleep with her little girl inside their apartment.
And you want to describe the scene here? Because this is a very visual thing happening.
Yes.
This is a typical news reporter setting up the story, and now they got to talk to the victim.
Yeah, I'm just picturing a scene from District 9. I see a ghetto type of apartment complex, housing complex. There's a lot of little chillins walking around. And this woman, I guess, is the one that had the attempted rape on her, is now going to describe what happened with her head going back and forth on her shoulders like a genie.
Well, she's excited.
Yes, very excited.
Yeah, I mean,
very angry.
She just got
almost
raped.
raped.
She's excited.
Did she get raped?
No, it was
she
an
officially-
attempt. An attempt.
Oh, then why the news bother?
Yeah, because, you know why?
Why?
Because they talked to these people and said, we need to put them on television.
That's my favorite. Whenever they do the news interviews, there's always someone getting interviewed, and then there's like two thugs in the back. There's been like a double homicide. Some lady got shot in the face, and the dudes are in the back like, yo, just total disregard about what just happened.
Question them.
Yeah, that always,
Yeah, they might be right behind you.
I think you got the murderers.
Girl inside their apartment on Webster Drive when
I was attacked by some idiot from out here in the projects.
Dodson says her attacker used a garbage can to climb onto the unit's ledge, open the upstairs window, and then he got in bed with her.
He tried to rape me. He tried to pull my clothes off.
Dodson struggled with her attacker, knocking over items in her bedroom. Antoine Dodson heard his sister scream and ran to help.
Well, obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they're raping everybody out here.
The attacker got loose and went out the upstairs window, but he did leave something behind.
We got your T-shirt. You done left fingerprints and all. You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
A crime scene investigator photographed and dusted for prints on the lid of the garbage can and the window pane and ledge. Dodson says he's never seen the perp before, but sends this warning to whoever is responsible.
You don't have to come and confess that you did it. We're looking for you. We gonna find you. I'm letting you know now, so you can run and tell that, homeboy.
The brother, by the way, is so gay.
You think he's a
why
gay gangster?
He could not fucking...
he's the homo thugs. You know the homo thugs.
Yeah,
He's a homo thug.
Yeah, homo thug. That's why he couldn't capture the guy.
Right.
He thwarted the rape by just walking in, but this guy ain't fucking
He ain't catching
holding on
anyone.
to anybody.
No.
He's got a big red bandana on his giant Sam-like hair and trying to talk thuggish with a Fire Island accent.
You don't think it's working?
No.
No.
He wasn't really... When he says, we looking for you, I don't think the rapist is scared of that guy. Not him.
That video is huge today.
Yeah, that's a
Fucking huge.
biggie. God damn, it's just... black people must just look at that and go, oh, fuck. not again. We got another fucking leprechaun in a tree video.
You've heard the leprechaun.
That's,
leprechaun in the
yeah,
tree?
that's a great one.
I want the gold. I want the gold. Where the gold at? Where the gold at? It's like, you know, there's like black guys that are going to work, supporting the family, just looking and going, oh, fuck, here we go.
Have you ever heard the Miller guy?
Which one's that?
You've never heard the Miller guy?
I might have.
We
Tell
do
me
that.
a little more about him.
Because the leprechaun is played out. We've played
Yeah,
that
I
a million
don't-
times. We
Yeah.
might have a couple more plays left of this one. It was a politician down there. Where the fuck was it? Somewhere down
Could be
south.
Louisiana, Mississippi.
It was something like Alabama.
Somewhere
It's all the
down
same.
Alabama.
You got
that
same
whole
state down
fucking
there.
coast that's covered with oil now. Anywhere where the coast is covered with oil is where we're talking about. And this guy taking on a very important issue, beer. Yeah, the politician was taking on beer and whether the alcohol level could be raised in some of the beer, whether it should be. A big debate.
But then he needed to kind of talk about beer, and he forgot.
Yeah.
He forgot the names of beers. But he has a friend that's going
But
to
he
help
has
him
a
out.
friend that's going to help him. He has a wingman right there. It's going to help him out.
Yeah, here it is, Travis. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it? I ain't never heard nobody complain about the beer we have. It drank pretty good. Budweiser. What's the name of some of them other beers? Budweiser and what else? Miller. Coors. It drank pretty good, don't it?
That's a politician.
I love that guy. It drank pretty good.
Drank pretty good.
How did he get elected to anything?
Scary.
Budweiser, what's some other beers we got?
The best part, he gave up after naming Budweiser.
He named one beer. Yeah, there's plenty of beers. They all drink pretty good. What are they?
Budweiser.
And I'm done. Master Brown. Old English ain't humming, my nigga. Strohs.
Corona with the lime.
They still sell the Strohs.
Modelo Negro. Carlsberg.
Look bad.
Ice House. Doesn't even make that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
But the guy can only name one beer.
Magic Hat.
Magic Hat.
Number 9.
That's a microbrew.
Peace Wicked Ale.
Shit. Bucket of Rolling Rock. That motherfucker.
Those little 8-ounce ones.
There's ponies. Budweiser ponies.
Splits.
Who didn't love the little ponies when you were growing up?
Yeah, those are
That
good.
was cool to just
Didn't
sit there in
understand
the woods and just pop and go.
What about
Yeah.
about the bars that just gave you a bucket?
Bucket of ponies?
Yeah,
With
buckets.
ice?
Yeah.
In ice, you just order a whole fucking bucket.
Yeah, those were pretty good. Those
Nice,
those
right?
were just they drank pretty good. Those were they went down in seconds. They just chug them, gone. Next.
Well, speaking of black people, Ant, your
Oh.
favorite black person was on The View yesterday.
My favorite black person would be Patrice O'Neill.
Oh, really?
And I don't think he is.
Who's your
on
second
The
favorite
View.
black person?
All right. Let me think of that.
Number 1 was easy to name.
Patrice O'Neill.
Black Earl?
Then no, I'm not a big fan of Black Earl. I have nothing against him.
You're not a fan.
I'm not a fan.
Why?
I have nothing against him. He could be one of the most annoying people I've ever had to deal with.
I kind of have to agree with you. We tried to be friends there for a while. And
I know, you were calling him. He was calling you. It was
and-
amazing.
And he is just really frustrating.
What's some of them other black people Anthony like?
You can't name your number 2.
Miller.
Cool.
You can't name a number 2? Patrice O'Neill and then who?
Old Spice guy.
Old Spice
Do you
guy.
even know another black guy?
I don't think I know another black person
Where you could put him in the second position?
where I could put him in position number 2. I know Patrice.
So if you have a falling out with Patrice, you don't have a guy that moves up to number 1.
No, I'm not every commercial that's on TV these days where you need the black guy, the Asian guy, and the white guy sitting watching football in some fantasy fucking house.
It's like when I remember when I went to college, they had those admissions, and like the beginning of the admissions video would be like a black dude feeding a white dude an apple on a bench. Just something so ridiculous.
Yeah, some
It was horrible.
unrealistic
Yeah.
fucking Benetton ad.
Showing how everyone's going to get along at this
Just-
university.
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
Francine. And Kevin from
Francine?
Connecticut, thank you.
Yes, but
Or Sam Roberts.
Sam Roberts, we don't quite know.
Well, he won't
The
admit
jury
that
is still
he-
out
he
on
has a
that
little
one.
black in him, but
Francine, see, but Francine's for a different reason. I would have had sex with Francine, but now she's just, she's funny and all.
guys, we had a tragedy over the weekend at the Sauna Championships.
What
fuck
what
is a
sauna
sauna championship?
Like, what's
I don't even know.
What are the rules?
News does a wacky, lighthearted, poorly read story about how the sauna championships are coming.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Finland is hosting the 11th annual Sauna Bathing World Championship. Sounds relaxing, right? Well, that's where you're wrong. Contestants say and see how long they can stay in a scalding hot sauna, and we mean 230 degrees Fahrenheit. Nothing relaxing about that. That look says it all.
That's got to be, seriously, we've done some dumb things late at night, but that's got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Either that or how about the hot dog eating contest? The more that you eat?
Yeah.
I'll take the sauna.
Exactly. No one knows what this horse talking about.
There you go.
Good night.
Some twat.
What is she doing?
A hot dog eating? No, that's not even close to being in 240 degrees. What a dunce.
And who thought that would be a good idea to have a sauna championship? Imagine trying to do that on the radio. You think they'll let us do that one, Ant?
I don't think so. No.
So then, well, that was the setup, and then I think a responsible news organization did this story.
Police in Finland are investigating the death of a contestant during an event in which contenders compete to see who can stay the longest in a blazing hot sauna. A Russian competitor of the Sauna World Championships died while his Finnish rival was rushed to a hospital, both men collapsing after the sauna reached 110 degrees Celsius.
110.
Paramedics tried to help the men, both of whom suffered severe burns and were bleeding from open sores. Organizers maintain all the rules were followed. Each contestant had submitted a medical certificate before competing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
That's it. Medical certificate for taking a bullet in the head contest.
Right.
Well, you know, they signed a medical. They were in good health. I don't know what happened.
After someone dies in your championship, you can't still try to defend it.
Yeah. Yeah, we had...
If they're bleeding from open sores that were caused because they were in there too long, I don't think a healthy body has anything to do with this, starting the competition.
That's ridiculous hot. Like, that's crazy. Should never be in that kind of heat hot.
What a dumb
How long are they in there?
I don't know.
What a dumb contest. 110's got to be 230.
It's 220 or something like that. Yeah, it's
right. 220.
It's in the 200s.
230.
Wow.
Is it
degrees Fahrenheit?
Wow. What is a regular sauna? How many? 115, 120?
60 degrees.
Oh, I thought it was warmer. There you go. I was wrong.
Wait, a regular sauna doesn't get up to 220, 230 degrees?
The one I go into, I want to say is 118, 119.
Live steam is like fucking 210.
Yeah, it's got to be higher than that, Jimmy, I think. Or what do? Just keep making it hotter and hotter until these fucking guys...
Maybe that's it.
Get out?
Slowly bring the temperature up until you don't realize you're fucking sitting there in a life-threatening situation. How do you get the open wounds?
Oh, this guy's just splitting open from the
you think your fucking arms are just splitting open like hot dogs?
Yeah. Of course. Let me go to Tim. He read a book on this. You read a book on the sauna championships?
My prediction is that Tim is not going to have anything.
Tim, I'm with you, buddy.
There we go.
There
we go.
I have confidence in Tim. Let's
All
go,
right,
Tim.
Come on, Tim.
Come on.
I hope I'm wrong.
Hey, he writes articles for ESPN.com. His name's Rick Riley. He wrote a book on stupid sports, and one of the chapters was on the sauna championships. He didn't compete, but he was interviewing a bunch of the competitors. He interviewed this one guy, and in his first heat, he was in there and he was breathing through his nose, and it's so damn hot, it melted the skin off his upper lip. He was getting huge blisters on his back and shoulders, stuff like that. You have to sit up in an upright position. You can't lean too forward, or they'll give you a warning after your first warning. The second time you're out, you can't rub the sweat off. You have to stay in a very still position. And these guys just go in there and see how long they can last in this boiling temperature. It's ridiculous. It's just crazy how long these guys stay in there.
That's no.
They get out of these saunas and they go back and they just take these ice baths and these cold water showers to try to get their bodies back down to a normal temperature before guys pass out and collapse. And the year that Rick Riley wrote this book, the women's champion, both the ladies had to go to the hospital afterwards.
Hey, is there any pictures of these guys leaving the competition from maybe past years? I want to see what they look like.
He has a picture of the one guy in his book, but there's that's not a whole bunch of pictures in his book. I don't know if he'd be able to dig some up.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see what some of these guys look like after they get out of the sauna. What kind of shape they're in. You think they look a little red?
He's saying it's open blisters. The guy that had the skin melted off his lip went to the hospital because of his sores, and he actually took second in his heat, and he actually came back from the hospital and tried to compete in the finals. And they wouldn't let him.
It's not competing.
No, that's not a competition.
There's no competition.
It's just sitting.
It's just stupidity.
I can be hot longer than you.
Yeah.
Right. Greg.
A dead guy would win that.
Yeah, Greg Bach from PA writes, human skin fails at something like 150 degrees. Your skin starts kind of failing.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
I think
150 is up there, Ant.
Yeah, but I think saunas are like 150.
I don't know.
Like
Jimmy's saying
regular
it's
saunas.
not. Jimmy doesn't think so.
How hot is a regular sauna? 160, 194.
Yeah, steam. That's like a Finnish sauna, so I guess that's some other kind. But I guess a standard sauna would be a steam sauna.
Okay.
And that goes anywhere from 90 to 120 degrees.
Yeah, that's what
Fahrenheit.
Jimmy was saying. 118 is his, so that's about right.
Wow.
So maybe 150 is where the skin starts to fail.
Fail. Your skin is
I
failing.
don't think you want your skin to fail.
No, you don't
ever.
want your skin failing.
They were only in the sauna for 6 minutes when they had to pull this guy out. So they're not even in there that long.
No.
They are.
His suit was covered in sweat because you have to wear a suit and a tie. And a derby.
DailyMail.com, bottom of page for the sauna pics.
And he just put up the melting guy's face from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's skin failing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's skin
That's
failing.
a bit of skin failing.
Your skin, it's failing.
All right, sir. Thanks for the info.
Yes.
So we got that going on today.
All right, he actually had a little info. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I think you did all right.
Very rare.
I want to see the pictures. DailyMail.com, I think it's on the bottom. What? DailyMail.com.
Oh, yeah. Daily Mail.
Daily Mail.
Bottom of the page.
And everything else on there is bullshit because it's English.
No.
Daily Mail. Stupid fucking fake newspaper.
No.
It's the Christian Daily Mail.
Borderline third-degree burns they get in this competition.
Really?
Getting a lot of info. I guess a lot of people know about this shit.
Oh, that's the Charleston Daily Mail.
You said .com, right?
Yeah, I got a .com over here.
Nah, I think it'd be there.
Why not?
I don't know. I just never believe anybody. I'm very skeptical.
Oh,
skeptical and cynical, lol, when it comes to this stuff. Oh.
Why was a 16-year-old pregnant girl stabbed in the head at Dominican Day Parade in Midtown?
You answered your own question without meaning to.
Wasn't even gonna touch that one.
Well, she's probably.
And why is Obama playing basketball with LeBron James and other NBA stars?
That too.
Figured I would go for a second one.
Answer all your own questions. Oh, there they are. There's the two guys, or whatever.
Contestant dies in searing 225-degree heat at World Sauna Championship.
Yes.
What is wrong? Look at this guy. He can't even move. Yeah, the pictures are pretty good. Jimmy, we got this for you. There's your pictures.
He's a big, dumb-looking guy, isn't he?
He's holding on. Now they have to remove him from the sauna.
Poor Andy Levy has to go in there after him. Look at
Andy Levy.
How
fucking... the guy's on the ground.
Disgusting is that?
That's not a competition. That's like...
If you want to have a competition, you make these guys stay in the sauna like this, and then you pull them out and you rub them in dirt.
Oof.
Would that hurt?
Ow.
Like gravelly dirt.
Oh.
Let's see who can survive longer.
You quickly rub them with Brillo pads and just watch their skin peel off.
This guy actually competed in one of these dumb contests.
Liar, pants
Chris, are you a
Back
liar?
on fire.
Chris, are you trying to get on the radio?
Absolutely. I just wanted to specifically contribute nothing.
Fuck.
Yeah, see.
Damn it, I thought you actually were in one of these competitions.
Can't specifically contribute nothing. That's not contributing.
This JetBlue story rules.
That's a good one. I like this
At first, when I just heard kind of the headline, I'm thinking, I can't wait to beat the shit out of the flight attendant. Then you read the story and go, this guy could be the greatest guy on earth right now.
Yeah, he's starting to pick up some steam as far as people liking him.
Yeah. So, who knows the story? Jimmy, you want to walk us through
I haven't. I don't know the whole thing. He had some kind of... It was a flight from Pittsburgh. It was like an Embraer, which is like usually like 51 or seaters or so. and it was. I guess he was having a bad day. I guess the other flight attendants knew he was having a rough day, and when the plane landed, I guess a lot of the people stood up, and he got into a verbal altercation with one of the people. And when they opened the thing, I've heard a man and a woman, so I don't know who it was, but when they opened the overhead compartment, it smashed him in the head, and he just lost it, and he got on the loudspeaker, and he said something, and the person told him to go fuck himself. So maybe he had been a dick as a flight attendant, too. He sounds like he was being a bit of a prick.
Yeah.
And he gets over the loudspeaker, and he said something like...
Oh, I got his quote here.
What exactly was the quote?
Well, you're right. The passenger just said, fuck off to the flight attendant who got,
What an asshole.
But again, who knows? Some flight attendants are cunty. Who knows? If he was in a bad mood, he may have been an annoying flight attendant.
Yeah, but annoying flight attendant and just saying fuck off when you hit someone in the head.
So then Slater, the flight attendant, goes, to the fucking ass that told me to fuck off. It's been a good 28 years. And then what he proceeded to do, it will go down in history.
He
grabbed 2 bottles of beer.
He grabbed his knapsack and a beer.
2.
Yeah.
He wanted more than one. He grabbed 2 beers.
It's a 2-beer kind of a fucking thing he did.
And then he pulled the emergency chute.
Pulled the emergency fucking slide for the door and just slid out onto the runway.
Threw his bag down first and then slid with the 2 beers in his hand.
And went home.
And marched across the tarmac.
I quit.
And then went home and had sex with his boyfriend.
Had gay sex with his gay boyfriend.
And by the way,
yes, I was very disappointed he had to leave.
This guy rules.
The best part is, look at the kind of car he drove. It's in there.
Is it?
It's just so perfect.
Is it a Saturn?
No.
I don't know where it is. Jimmy. Help me out here. Making me read the whole article to find the fucking car.
It was a Jeep Wrangler.
Oh,
okay.
Wrangler.
Funny.
Yeah.
And my first thought was, and I said this, he had probably just quit smoking, and I thought, I wonder if he had quit drinking, and that's why he grabbed 2 beers, because that would explain the mood change, or the rage, or whatever. That would explain something.
Yeah.
And then as I'm reading this, did you read the rest of the fucking article?
The Facebook page?
Yeah, man.
The only book he references on his Facebook page is Alcoholics Anonymous, 12 and 12.
Oh, okay. So he decided, I'm done.
And it says,
I need a fucking drink.
It said something about how he had been living his life free of alcohol and drugs one day at a time. I don't remember. That was a quote in the paper.
Yikes.
And I don't know if he relapsed or if he was about to relapse or if he had already relapsed and just who knows.
Yeah, yeah.
But I hope he didn't, man.
He just snapped.
Yeah.
But he snapped in a good way. Instead of killing everybody around him, he did something that we'll be talking about
fucking
in a fun way for a while.
Himself pretty much.
But that sounds like somebody jonesing for something, whether it's a cigarette or a drink. That's how you just crazy and you're like, fuck it. And you had that one crazy moment.
But he went on the PA and he's just hurling obscenities towards the passengers.
Yeah.
Then he pulls the fucking ripcord on the fucking emergency chute to make a dramatic escape, and then just marches across the tarmac.
It's like, I'm done. Fuck is all.
What did he say? It's been a good 28 years?
Yeah, he made a mistake.
Wow.
He did 20 years.
20 years?
Because he's only 38, I guess he started, or 39, so he started, at 19, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Must have been the young
Meltdown was preceded by an
man.
argument with a passenger whose sources said told Slater to fuck off after being told by Slater not to remove baggage from the overhead compartment. Passenger insisted on opening the overhead compartment anyway, hitting Slater in the head with the door as it dropped down.
That's, by the way,
he said, fuck this, I don't need this shit anymore.
Him jumping out of that fucking chute and doing that, that saved that passenger's teeth. Because that's probably that was probably he had a moment where he was going to behave extraordinarily violently towards the guy, like probably biting his nose or getting out of there.
One of the articles I read, they don't know really what to charge him with.
They shouldn't charge him. I mean, he fucked up, but he snapped.
They're not really sure what to charge the guy with. They'll have to charge him with something. They arrested him.
They arrested him on.
I don't know. It's not in this article.
I can't remember what it was called.
Well, they got investigators. I guess they had to bring him in for some questioning, right? Was anyone hold him back? Yeah, I don't know.
You could get anyone on disturbing.
Sure.
That's like the easiest thing to arrest.
I bet you get some very minor charge in the end.
It'll probably be dropped. And
it seems like
the company obviously is firing him.
Hopefully he'll go to alcohol treatment if he's been drinking. Maybe that will just get him back on the right path or something.
Criminal mischief and reckless endangerment.
Oh, right, that was it. Criminal mischief.
What's the reckless endangerment?
Emergency chute.
When you open up that fucking door and do that.
Endangerment, that keeps people safer. Another way to exit the plane.
Well, if the plane is fucked, but if you're just doing it to leave with a beer or two, That seems to be a problem.
And they might charge him for the money because it might cost them money to have that done. Like
To
I don't
roll
know.
that whole,
Yeah.
to roll that thing back
Roll it
up.
up.
I
You
bet
know
it's
it
not an
costs a
easy,
ridiculous amount of money.
I bet you it grounds the plane for a month or something.
Yeah,
It's
something stupid.
It's something they just don't want to happen. Gotta roll it back up.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
I don't know. I think he's fucking a hero, and I think now he's going to be a media star. He's going to be on all the fucking shows.
His getting arrested during his gay sex romp is fantastic.
It's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Just was he balls deep in his boyfriend's ass?
Oh.
Just come here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 1 minute. Okay, be right there. Fucking gay.
Amazing. We got 2 911 calls.
From?
Anything better than 911 calls, people?
I submit to you, no.
Now, we got 2 to play.
Okay.
Play the one you don't think is as good as the other one, Ant.
Of course.
So we end with a bang with the 911 call segment.
Yeah.
Woman calls 911 for a date, or guy calls 911 for a ride to a liquor store.
I would say date first.
Date first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Date first.
Although they're very close, both of them.
All right.
Interesting story here. An Ohio woman was in dire need of help last week when she called 911.
Why do they have to read this like it's fucking...
in dire need for help.
At one time, I just want a newsreader to go, well, wait till you hear what this asshole did.
Yeah.
Instead of making it all very serious and highbrow.
5 times. The police listened but didn't rush to help her.
Hi, this is Norwood 911. I'm having a hard time getting, a hold of Dateline and stuff. Everybody wants to put me around. My name's Claudette Music.
Basically, the woman trying to find a date. Police now say Bernadette Music was drunk and eventually did get a date, but not the one she had in mind. In September, she has a date now with a judge to face disorderly conduct charges. Police arrested her for misusing the 911
So she thought she was calling like an automated match.com.
Yeah, it was not Match, no.
No, it was not match. No.
Slabo in Philly, thank you. It costs $20,000 and they can only be used once. The emergency shoots.
Oh wow, yeah. I guess they.
Are you shitting me?
Seems like the guy knows.
20
His name's
large?
Slabo. Come on.
Slabo would know.
Slabo has to know.
Slabo does know more than us. That bothers me. That bothers me.
I think you made the right choice because that
it was hard audio to hear.
It was like real audio.
Yeah, I want to hear this guy now.
All right, this guy.
Man in Florida is in some hot water after calling 911 last week and asking for help. Listen carefully. This is what you call, well, to put it politely, not a smart move. That's because this 57-year-old man called the police looking for a ride to the liquor store. Not once, not twice, but 3 times he did it. The man's heavily slurred speech is difficult to understand, but he swears the sheriff offered to give him a ride.
Oh.
This is 911.
That's great.
It's Kenny.
Oh, that guy has a problem.
It's either Sylvester Stallone or the guy's really fucking hammered.
911. You need a ride?
Yes, to the liquor store. Well, he did eventually.
That's drinking a little too much.
You need a ride?
Yes, to the liquor store. Well, he did eventually get that ride, just not where he wanted to go. After the 3rd call, police arrested him, drove him to jail, and he posed for this mugshot.
Oh, they got a mugshot, huh?
Boy, yeah.
If you want the rest of the call, I have it here.
Oh,
Is it good?
This is the full call.
Is it good?
I hope, yeah.
All right.
It's got to be
Let's
good.
give it a
Listen
shot.
to this guy.
I know his voice is just fantastic.
This is 911.
I need a ride.
You need a ride?
Yes, to the liquor store.
Sheriff says she gave me a ride.
Okay, you're going to have to call somebody else, sir. If you call 911, we can't come give you a ride.
Even the sheriff says she gave me a ride.
The sheriff said they give you a ride to the liquor store?
That's correct.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Let's just do the rest of our show like this guy.
I'm just gonna talk. What's his name? McMahon? Irish, huh? Well, there you go. Oh well.
Why are stereotypes?
Why are stereotypes? Yes. That's when two fish are talking at the same time.
Why are they always true?
I know
That's why they become
are.
stereotypes.
Exactly.
Yeah, they just are. You're not supposed to use them or acknowledge them or anything, but God, they are so based in fact.
D-Boy's here today. He had an incident on a train.
Oh yeah, we never did ask him about that.
Nope.
D-Boy.
You have to do a YouTube search on best drunk dude ever attempts to buy more beer.
We've seen that.
Is that a good one though? At least the listener was good.
I think you guys. I think some people thought it was fake. I kind of happen to believe that it's probably real. Okay. But it's just some guy stumbling around a convenience store trying to buy more beer.
All right, yeah, we did.
He falls over a bunch of times. It's hysterically funny.
You want to see? You want to see how the news does the JetBlue story? Or does it matter?
I don't have no interest in them. Is it bad though? Is it actually?
I don't know. I'm just out of curiosity. They can't have fun with anything.
A man was arrested today on the JetBlue
Talk about a flight or flying the coop.
What about a woman smears dirty diaper on car during a road rage incident?
Wow, that's filthy.
Hey man, this just gave me a great idea.
See what happens?
I like this idea.
Smearing shit diaper on a car.
I bet it's a really shitty drive.
That's right.
People were having a good time here at the Fayette County Fair on Saturday up until the time of a traffic accident. It backed up drivers over there on Dunbar Road. And that's where an unusual road rage occurred. The traffic jam leaving the fairgrounds tested the patience of many drivers. Melanie Campbell says she became entangled in a confrontation with another driver who state police identify as 23-year-old Jessica Hollis. What ignited the confrontation is unclear, but what followed was explicit road rage.
When she opened her mouth, she was completely out of her mind, just screaming foul language.
Campbell shows us how Hollis reportedly threw a used diaper at Campbell's car, while her 12-year-old twin sat in the rear passenger seats.
She threw the diaper and it fell short of the car.
There's no reason to throw a diaper at somebody.
Did you think the dirty diaper was coming at you?
Yeah, I did.
Campbell says it was obvious Hollis wasn't satisfied with just the verbal assault and throwing the used diaper at her car.
Because then she picked it back up and smeared it all over our window. If she would have just cursed at me, if she would have just thrown the diaper to no result, I wouldn't have felt that I needed to involve the police.
But Campbell did call police, and Hollis is charged with harassment.
Yeah, but that's why she smeared the diaper.
Yeah.
Because you weren't reacting to the cursing and shit.
Yeah. You're just sitting there. You get upset.
When you're in a road rage incident, you want to make it hurt for the person that did you wrong, right, Anthony?
Yes.
I want to know what this woman did to inspire someone to smear shit on her window.
I love it.
You know how annoying she must have been on the fucking road?
I fucking love it.
Yeah, somebody screwed up there.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Hey, this discussion leads to this.
A Bridgeport couple is the target of a federal housing discrimination suit. They're accused of refusing to sell their home to another couple because the potential buyers are African American.
Well, Robin, the charges allege that Daniel and...
That's pretty fucked up. Because you don't care. You're leaving the neighborhood.
Well,
I know. Guys just being a good neighbor.
The poor neighbor, though.
It's just
he
weird
doesn't want to have
because-
to start singing "The House Next Door to Me."
In this day and age, it's really tough to sell your house to begin with. So
Yeah, if someone's
and then
willing to
there's-
buy.
who gives a shit as long as they're willing to buy?
Oh,
And then
boy.
you're leaving the neighborhood, so why do you care?
American. Well, Robin, the charges allege that Daniel and Adrian Sabia and their real estate agent, Jeff Lowe, stalled negotiations and took their property off the market after learning the prospective buyers are black. The charges are outlined in a federal suit filed today. The prospective buyers in this case are nationally syndicated radio personality and comedian George Wilburn and his wife Peyton. They say they had looked at 30 to 40 houses before finding this Bridgeport home and falling in love with it back in January. The house had been on the market for 2 years and was reduced from almost $2 million to just under $1.8 million. The suit claims the two couples had settled on a selling price of $1.7 million, the highest offer the Sabias had received. But the suit alleges the Sabias refused to close the deal after learning the Wilburns are black. The Wilburns' suspicions were confirmed after the Sabias' realtor told a HUD investigator that Daniel Sabia preferred not to sell to a black family. The Wilburns are outraged.
Oh, this is a fucked up story, man.
Outraged.
He fucked with the wrong guy. He fucked with a comic with a radio show who has probably been fucking yapping about this on the air.
Ooh. Yep. Fucked up, though.
Zoinks.
That's kind of
Why
shitty.
Why does that couple care?
You can't do that. It's against the law. I mean, that's,
yeah, no, I
why you
understand
can't do
that,
it.
but...
And especially, it's like this guy's this guy and his wife obviously have the money. The guy's obviously a responsible dude with a fucking...
Doesn't matter.
No reason to do that.
What, sell the house to him?
No.
Oh, see, I took it the other way.
That's fucking awful.
It's unacceptable. That word keeps coming in my mind because that's what it is.
Yes.
And people who do this and companies who allow it, real estate, anybody who allows this to happen should be held accountable.
In filing the suit, HUD released a statement that reads in part, racial fairness is important at all income levels. Civil rights enforcement must be an effective shield against housing discrimination that in this case, wealth was not. Prudential Rubloff Properties, the real estate broker, is also named in the suit. All respondents are accused of violating the Fair Housing Act, which prohibits housing discrimination based on race and other factors. The Wilburns say they've received threatening emails since filing the complaint with HUD in fear for their family. They say they no longer want anything to do with that house. We were unsuccessful in contacting the Sabias for their response to this suit. The Wilburns say that they will be seeking punitive damages.
Oh, boy.
It's rare that I side with the plaintiff in a suit like this. That's usually annoying, but you got to side with the fucking Wilburn. That's just shitty. You can't not sell a guy a fucking... guy wants to buy a $1.7 million house, and you're not going to sell it to him? Fuck that.
No, they couldn't get in touch with the people that own the house because they were having a block party with the rest of the neighbors, being hoisted in the air as heroes.
Jesus. They're calling the new Savvy Away. They're going to name it.
Savvy Away. Oh, Jesus Christ. Savvy Away. A big unveiling of the street sign.
We tried to interview the Savias, but the neighbors were all, and you hear them in the backyard, for he's a Johnny
Bravo, man.
God
That's
damn.
a fucked up story,
Yeah,
though.
you can't do that.
That
and
is
yeah,
irritating.
The guy, I guess there is a mindset that there's going to be problems if your whole neighborhood is crack houses and you got gang members moving in and whatnot.
Yeah.
But this, I think, is more of a class thing than a race thing. You get a successful black couple moving into a $1.7 million house in the neighborhood. I don't think there's going to be shenanigans going on. People are scared. People are scared of things like the neighborhood going to shit. And you know something? I'll be honest. It's probably a viable concern in some circumstances. Now, the law says you cannot discriminate against people of different races that want to buy your house. But I'm sure there are some neighborhoods that don't fall into that very wealthy neighborhood or class of houses where neighborhoods, and it's happened. It's happened in the suburbs of Detroit. It's happened. I mean, they've had to pull back the borders of Detroit just to make Detroit smaller to try to get rid of some of the horrible statistics that they have there because the suburbs are just crumbling. So it does happen, and I do see why people are fearful of it, but I don't think it applies in this circumstance.
Yeah, this is just a guy being it seems like he's being just a racist asshole.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. You can't not sell.
You're sure he didn't get a better offer from somebody else, and then he's
No,
just
they said
trying
this
to
was the highest
renege?
offer.
Yeah, it was the He reneged on the deal.
He reneged. That's funny. Oh, Gregorio.
Oh, my goodness
Shame
gracious.
on you. Oh, pshaw.
Let's say hi to Dave in D.C. Dave?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, happy birthday, Jimmy.
Whoa.
I wanted to let you know that we kind of had an almost a reverse situation out by where I live out in the suburbs of grand old D.C. We've got a black neighbor, and when they're across the street, who's catty-corner to my house, put their house up on the market, they actually went over and said, "We want you to only sell your house to a black family."
All right.
And they
I'm
end up
sure
not,
it happens both ways.
Sure.
This just not to ignore your amazing life-changing point, but Patrice, to get into Patrice's head for a second, like Patrice would say, "Now you see what I mean."
Get into Patrice's head, turn into a giant hamburger.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Sorry, Patrice. You know I love you.
Oh my God! Imagine as smart as Patrice is, if that's all he thinks of is giant hamburgers with legs walking in. Now he would say, I think he would say,
more cartoon stuff. I love it.
This happens all the time. He would say, this is how obvious it has to be for white people to acknowledge it. Like the real estate person had to come out and say, yes, they said don't sell to black people. Because if they didn't say that, if the real estate person did not reveal that,
plausible deniability,
white people would go, oh, come on, he just didn't want to sell to that family. It's not a racial thing.
Right,
it has to be that obvious for white people to admit that it exists. Now I'm out of Patrice's head, and it feels much better already to be outside. I don't like being in your head.
I live in a very diverse neighborhood. It's
rich and richer, as Bush would say, the haves and have-nots.
It's
you're the diversity.
Jews. I am.
It's all Jews and one filth bag.
I am the what would be called the N-word of the neighborhood. It's all Jewish people and a couple of Indians, rich Indian like doctors and stuff in the neighborhood. And I'm the filthy guinea that puts up his gaudy dumb Christmas lights instead of a menorah in the window. Has parties and gets home very early in the daytime, and no one knows what I do. I'm sure they think I'm in the mafia. I'm sure. It's like, what else would you think?
We think you're in the mafia.
Here's some guinea coming home in his Escalade in the morning.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
And it's just like, oh, okay.
They see you leaving at weird hours and coming home very early.
And my neighbors don't talk to me.
Why would they?
I don't mind. I don't care. But I feel discriminated against. I'm going to file suit. Just trying to think what I would think if I found out like the house next door to me
was sold too.
Was sold.
To a black dentist in his family?
It would bother me.
What, really?
And the truth of the matter is, no. If it's not,
it wouldn't bother
the
you?
Bloods and the Crips moving in. No, because it doesn't. It's not a race thing. It's a crime thing. It's a quality of life thing. And I wouldn't mind, some professional black family wants to move next to me. As long as they don't have kids, because they're always trouble. I mean, just kids in general. White, black, whatever. If I have to toss the basketball over my fence one more time for the little kid next door, and they're white.
Exactly. If they're black, they'd never lose it.
I know. It would hit the friggin' rim every time they're going. These kids are just winging it over the backboard.
You know how you solve
Mister!
that? You know how you solve that problem? You pop your head over the fence with the basketball with a knife and just
throw it back. Thud. It makes that thud in the driveway.
Doesn't bounce anymore. Guess what? You're not getting any more basketballs.
Hey, mister! Can I have my basketball?
Can I tell you a funny tweet I got, which has nothing to do with what we're talking about? It just made me laugh.
Do a Biff Tannen and throw it up on his roof. Yes, sir?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
No, it's fine. What did you get?
This guy just wrote, I got the hot garbage farts. I should go share these hot and putrid treats with the wife rather than shame the dogs. Funny. People out there just do.
Hot garbage.
But that's just a guy just farting and realizing I want to go give these to my wife.
Oh, my God. That's horrible.
Isn't that great?
That really brings your numbers down in a marriage, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Farting?
Oh.
Not only farting, but like purposefully farting in their presence, really nasty ones, things like that.
You could get away with it as long as you say, I'm embarrassed after you do it.
I'm embarrassed?
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to do?
You tell yourself that.
I'm embarrassed. There's a fucking 9-day, 60-mile traffic jam going on in China.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just get rid of your car?
9 days.
Well, they're doing
walking.
construction, yeah. No. It's not like a guy has been sitting there for 9 days. But for 9 days, there's been a 60-mile... They're getting through it, but it doesn't take you 9 days to get through it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the 9-day... It's 60...
How long is the average person sitting in the traffic jam?
I don't know. I mean, it could be 10 hours. I just don't know.
Come on. Then it wouldn't be a big deal. It would be... That's the Long Island Expressway, basically. You explained.
60
What do we know
miles.
What do we know on the
For
traffic
60
jam?
miles, it just, well, I see what the...
60-mile traffic jam going on in China for the past 9 days. All right, a traffic jam stretching more than 60 miles in China has entered its 9th day with no end in sight. Cars and trucks have been slowed to a crawl since
Who's at the front of
August
it?
14th.
It's construction.
Oh.
Which is also known as the blah, blah, blah. Officially expect the congestion to continue until workers complete construction projects.
Oh, the
on September
highway?
13th.
It's called the 9 days.
Yeah, highway.
The Chang
Oh, that's right. I didn't do my bit. Fuck, I could have done my bit today.
Gregorio.
State media reported that Chinese drivers have become accustomed to the severe delays,
How many
noting a
accidents
similar
there must
jam in
be?
July.
Oh, God, right.
Minor traffic jams. I want to know what the average person is doing in this fucking traffic jam. They've taken to card games or chess to pass the time.
Probably.
I guess it stops.
I don't get it.
A 60
They're
mile.
blowing
Wouldn't you
boogers out
find
the
another
window
way to
for their
work if
nose?
you know this is happening?
Fucking. I went to Chinatown. They don't use tissues.
Oh, they snot rocket?
They snot rocket.
Oh,
Old
God,
ladies, young.
disgusting. Yeah.
And they're like Clint Eastwood with them. They could hit a cat moving across the street.
Yeah, I know. It's like a bunch of snot boogers. Bullets, I mean, flying, you know, Bob?
Oh, fucking Anthony.
I
hate him.
yeah.
Hey, what?
I hate Chip.
What's that? You don't hate nobody. Why don't you go hate yourself or something? I hate a bunch of hats.
He's making a dickhead. Oh.
What? Ballerina? What do you want? What are you doing?
Put ballerina in?
Hey, I don't get it.
What?
The Chinese thing.
I guess construction, so it is just squeezing through. Bunch of cars.
That they weren't
It's a
allowed to have
it's
cars.
A bottleneck.
But
It's a bottleneck.
What is the average person doing? Are they leaving for work at 1 in the morning and getting there at 9?
Who knows what their culture is like over there?
That's
They
true.
just
Fuck
fucking
'em.
sit there. They got the
I thought they had
tiny
to have
hats
bikes.
on.
They had to have bikes and
Those
mopeds.
pointy hats that throwing hand grenades and helicopters.
You see what was on Drudge yesterday? The teenager
What?
crashing the car. Have you seen this yet?
I have not.
Oh, the video?
From the 100 miles an hour, caught
Yeah,
on the
that's pretty
fucking
good.
police cam.
Never seen it.
Have you
That's a
seen
good
this
one.
yet?
No.
I don't know. It's in a
That
lot of
is a
places.
good one.
You got it, Danny.
I guess he's dead.
No,
I
he
hear
lived.
he's doing well. He's doing okay so far.
He lived through it.
What do you shoot out the sunroof?
Well, I'm going to show
Yeah.
you here. Here we go. So this video is everywhere. I'm sure you can find it. If you're internet savvy.
Whap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, let me
nice
see. I
one.
can't see.
I can't see, goddamn it.
Danny!
So you got a dashboard. Dashboard
Get the
cam.
news you need no matter where you are.
Really?
With our
Commercial.
teams on your
Does he crash into the computer?
breaking news straight to your inbox. Sign up for free at WTN.com.
Dashboard cam.
All right.
Cops just going along, and all of a sudden, to the left, you'll see this fucking teenager fly by. They say
Yeah.
he was doing about 100 miles an hour. Then he hit kind of a guardrail, sort of like a ramp, and then hit that overpass,
I am.
giving it away just so you could watch this.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
Bam!
he
Wow.
got airborne. Wow, that
Got
was a good one.
fucking airborne.
Oh,
Almost hopped right over
man.
the overpass,
He hit that guardrail up in the air.
and then hit the pylon.
That's.
Right?
I think that saved him.
That did absolutely save him
Because
because
it diverted him from hitting that fucking pylon.
That was actually Burt Reynolds.
Although he kind of,
in Hooper.
And Hooper, remember Hooper?
he did hit the pylon. You can see a big chunk taken out of it.
That's a bad
Unbelievable, right?
fucking accident.
And he lived through that fucking shit?
That's what I'm hearing. I don't know.
You got to be the cop going, oh, we are so pulling pieces out of this fucking thing. That's actually the two-headed
Someone
girl
is saying-
driving to school.
She was doing 10 miles an hour.
Because the one was looking at what, Jimmy?
Boys. The one was putting on lipstick and the other one was looking at boys.
Is that him flying out of the car going into the
Yeah,
granny
right
lane?
over here. Yeah, right over, I see that, yeah.
I don't know. Is
No
that or is that a big
fucking way.
Wait, watch a big chunk go flying to the right there, bounce, and
Is
then
that him
slides.
sliding across?
Yeah.
You think?
It's either him or the engine. Jeez.
Well, I don't know either.
I don't know.
It doesn't look like a body the way it hit the thing and kind of flipped over. Yeah, that's the sound it made.
Furukara. What else is on the camera? That it?
Hopefully the cop beating him with a stick, tasering him.
Taser.
Giving that motherfucker a taser.
Laying in the street bleeding and you tase him.
Me friends in the middle of the road bleeding to death. Benjamin was ejected.
He was. So that's him flying across the highway. Wow. What the fuck?
Gosh dang it.
Car broken into 3.
Why would you fly by a cop?
Well, he's on the median.
Maybe he was losing control.
Being chased or something.
Oh. What do you mean, behaving in a...
I don't know. I don't know the
Yeah,
details.
I think that is him flying out.
Wow.
Wow, is he
He almost
lucky?
got
didn't-
run over by that
the
other car.
Yeah, the other car.
He's
almost hit him.
lucky. Boy, I bet you his insurance is going to go up to like
A little slow
$2 million
motion.
a month.
Yeah, so
Goes
he
up.
spins.
Okay, that went sideways. Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Did he face plant too?
That's going to leave a mark.
Oh, there is nothing left of that car.
You need no matter what.
Fuck you. All right, this guy knows about the Chinese traffic jam.
Oh, yeah?
Brian.
Bing bang! You're on the line.
Brian in London.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, man.
Some guy's been in that traffic jam for like 3 days, and he's complaining about the price of noodles from the roadside vendors. He says they're charging him too much for his cup of noodles.
Charging me too much for noodle.
Why would you be stuck in a jam for 3 days?
I stuck in the traffic.
I think your boss will understand.
Too much for a noodle. I don't want to spend so much money on the noodle.
Where are you going that you can't just get a hotel or take an alternate route?
He says it's quicker than getting off and going some other place.
It probably is.
What's the other way?
Dirt road to fucking hell.
You build a boat?
The Great Wall. It's the top of the Great Wall. You got to drive on it.
I'd say keep them all in the jam.
Why would you say that? Nobody would laugh or find it interesting if you did.
I say.
I say. You know what they should do? That you know what they should do thing again.
Right.
Roadside vendors have a quadruple price on noodle. Interview drivers say they're not arriving because alternate route would use up more gasoline.
Well, I don't know if if it's what the deal is with whatever. I'm not sure. Yeah, what roadside vendors have been fucking.
All right, let me go to Jeff in Columbus. Jeff.
Hey, you boys, love the show. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Right with the fucking dude. How many times do we have to hear that for real?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hey,
What?
I was wondering if the guy had enough wits about him to hit the General Lee horn before he hit the concrete support.
This is why we hate the fucking callers, man. It's like one fucking bad joke after another.
Hey, Bob Kelly, why don't you get some cancer and die?
Dude, it's me you're talking to, and don't try to incorporate the fucking lingo of the show. It's annoying.
Hey, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed today?
No, I didn't. I'm just sick and tired of guys like you wrecking the fucking show. We got a flow going.
Why'd you put me through?
I didn't put you through. You fucking happy birthday. We get it. It's the same fucking joke. Time and time again.
Well, then...
Call up and make your fucking point.
Jesus.
Fucking asshole.
Is that it?
Hey, dude, you're the one that called up and fucking wrecked what was going on.
Anything else?
Cut your fucking losses, dude. Just fucking go. Get killed.
that was ruthless.
Oh, I was hoping he would hang up.
Oh, was that ruthless? Angry Jimmy.
That was mean.
Wow.
That was mean Jimmy number 2. I'm sorry, mister.
Oh, was he
like
fucking? Hey, well, you know, what'd you pick up?
Dude, I was, my fucking forehead was sweating through that.
Oh, that was good. Wow, that was obnoxious.
Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, is that it?
Wow.
Sorry, sir.
Is that all you want to give me?
Poor guy.
Tell
He's
me to get
listening.
cancer. I hope you do die, fucking
He's listening.
faggot.
You've been part of the angry Jimmy.
Yeah, I held up a
Mean
sign
Jimmy.
before, mean Jimmy.
Mean
I like
Jimmy.
that he went
Jimmy
to me.
time.
Immediately
Yeah.
went to me like that was going to fuck you. Aha. Mean Jimmy took care of you. I like mean Jimmy.
Mean Jimmy.
We have the news story. I want to hear the news people talk about this lady from the gym that is suing the trainers. Do we have the actual
Fucking
story?
amazing.
What happened?
That there's lawsuits for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Texas woman is suing a gym over sexually suggestive exercises.
What?
Yeah.
By the way, dude, the one that we loved, or that I love in our gym, you know, I was doing my ab thing yesterday, and she was on the mat across. Her fucking ass. It's like my perspective on life is different.
Wow.
Really?
It's perfect.
Really?
So twatty, though.
You know what?
That's the dilemma, man.
I've talked.
I
she
know
won't
who
say
he-
hi first.
I know
ever.
who he's talking about. It. She's so fucking twatty.
She
though.
never says hi.
Doesn't that
first.
cancel that shit out sometimes?
No, because I have talked to her, and she was pleasant when I talked to her. And she never looks and says hi. Here's what it is. She has by far the best body in there, or in the top 2.
She the small one? There's a couple.
There's 2 of them. I know which one you mean there too, but the one we're talking about the same one. Every guy in there wants to fuck her, so you probably learn just to zone out. Otherwise, you'd be fucking having dumb guys flirt with you all day when you're trying to do business.
I gotta stop you. Not
Yeah.
every guy in that place, because you got the creep in our locker room that hangs out.
Naked guy?
Oh, fuck it. Oh, I see him all the time. The judge.
The judge?
Well, he
You're
looks
calling
like-
him the judge
Yeah,
now?
he looks like a judge. Or the fucking black guy finally says hi to me, in the locker, because I threw him 50 for Christmas.
Did
he
ya?
can't say hi to me fast enough now.
Oh, really?
I made a friend.
I saw the whole setup with, we'll call him the judge and the black guy. The black guy loves talking basketball. And,
Oh, you saw it?
The judge loves getting naked. They got a perfect relationship. Because no one else will listen to this guy talk basketball at length like this guy wants to talk about it. But the judge is like, look, I'll listen to you, but you're going to have to look at my horrendous old man body naked.
But the guy fumbles with his own zipper while they talk.
Really?
I swear to
What,
God.
the black guy?
Yeah, his zipper's always exposed. Like, you know how your pants have a little flap that covers your
Oh,
zipper?
my God.
His zipper's always showing. It's so weird.
That is just something going on there.
And then the other guy that scrolls through the phone.
I hate him.
That was last week. I think I got changed and I was walking by Jimmy's area, and the guy is hanging out in Jimmy's little cubicle area. Not a cubicle. What would you call it? Like a
Little
row?
bank of lockers.
A little bank, like a court.
Is he naked?
No, he's the guy that wears a horrendous wife beater,
And he's a hoarder. His fucking locker's a disaster.
Oh, really?
It's fucking horrendous.
But usually he's in the common area, like sort
Yeah.
of, there's TVs and whatnot. He usually sits in one of the chairs that is around to do his dirty work, which is
catch cock.
scrolling and catching cock. But this time, as I'm walking by the
Scrolling and catching cock.
he usually does in the common area.
Oh,
but as
God.
I'm walking by to see, where Jimmy's at, because I figure if he's close, I'll walk out to the gym with him.
Uh-huh.
And I just looked at Jimmy, and there he is, just sitting there making believe he needs to be in that area because Jimmy is, changing.
Oh, my God.
And Jimmy gives me this look of disgust.
He never gets to see me, though.
Ugh.
I fucking time it. As soon as he turns around, that's when my fucking delicious cock and balls pop out. I never give that fucking... I never give Alan Arkin a peek at my fucking...
He's already changed for the gym, but I've never seen him in the actual gym area. He's always changed for the gym, but never goes to the actual gym.
Yeah, he does. He goes into the area. He lollygags on the fucking treadmill, or he lollygags on the fucking
what is he just
bicycles.
there to fucking
He's just there to fake
troll
scroll
cock?
so he can look at delicious cock.
And he lazily pedals. He was on the bike yesterday, lollygagging and pedaling lazily.
Lazily.
But I just love the fact that he was a mere couple feet away from Jimmy,
I
hoping
hate
to
him.
get a close-up.
But that girl's ass, dude, I saw it yesterday. And I know the one you mean. I don't see her as much. But the one I mean, like
She's blonde, right?
Roger Rabbit's out. It's fucking...
There's 2 or 3 blondes. They're all twatty. They're all trainers there.
I just think it's because every fucking guy tries to fuck them. And it's like, I mean, as a hot chick, you get used to that. But
do you?
I'm sure, yeah. But it's like when you're in the gym, and it's like after a while, because you're surrounded by people all the time, it's probably annoying. Every guy going, "Hey, what are you doing later?" Right. So they just. But I talked to her before New Year's Eve online for food, and she still never says hello first. But she was pleasant. You know, she was fine. She was like a little flighty, but not. She wasn't cunty.
Well, the juice girl wants Jimmy, so now she treats me properly.
Yeah.
She hated my guts for whatever reason.
It's weird how these things, like you feel it from these people, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, and then she saw me with Jimmy, and all of a sudden she fucking treats me like a rock star.
That's
she calls
strange.
me honey now and stuff.
Well, I haven't.
I know why she hated me, because she hates making the juice drinks, because you got to get all the fucking vegetables, you got to make the juice drink, then you got to clean out that shit. It obviously is a pain in the ass. So it got to the point where she would slam down the metal bowl as she's throwing the fruit in. She's basically trying to tell me, please don't order juice for me.
Right.
But I ignore that because I want my juice. Of
course.
And she's in the service industry. What am I going to do? And then finally she saw me with Jimmy, and her whole attitude changed. She's like, now she looks at me and goes, the regular, sweetie? Because she knows exactly what kind of vegetable drink.
She likes Jimmy?
Completely changed her tune, not because she wants me or any of that shit, because she wants it.
Would you fuck her, Jim?
No, I don't know. I mean, like, the way it happened was I went over there, and I expect, because Ope told me she hates making juice, so I'm like, okay, I'm only going to ask her to make juice now. Of course. I'm like, we're going to have an issue.
Right.
But then she couldn't have been nicer, and we all have membership numbers, and she memorized mine.
Oh.
So she just does it from memory.
Wow.
And then I'm like, wow, she's really nice to me.
Ah.
So I don't know if she wants to or not, but when I wasn't there for a while, she's like, where you been? Where you been hiding?
Yeah.
And she's telling me she's going to get me to run on the track, and she's like,
Is she?
She wants
a lot of times I'll go in and get water.
Yeah.
And she'll go, okay, I'll get you later. Like I usually have to just pay at the end.
How's she look?
She's not
all
bad.
right.
Her face is okay. And she's great.
Give
She's
her
a
about
nice little
6.5.
body. Yeah.
Not bad. I don't
Nice
know.
little body.
But Jimmy used to rub it in, like, because I go, that's the one that hates me, and then he would get the whole thing going with her, and then give me the look like, I'm like, fuck
Yeah,
you.
she loved me.
Why won't you try to get in there?
Yeah, I'm not attracted to her enough. And the gym, there's a couple there. Dude, that one, I'm telling you, I want to make that one with my girlfriend. So I'm gonna take a class with her. I emailed her. Well,
That's not how you make her your
like
girlfriend.
junior high Jimmy. I love it.
But she's a trainer, so the way to talk to her is to get her to train you. And she's actually, I emailed with her about it because I wanted to know if she did yoga. Because yoga I could do, but I'm afraid, like, I'm so tired all the time, a cardio thing won't. But she's fucking. I've watched her train people. She's unbelievable.
She an animal?
Yeah, and they're always doing something weird and different than everybody else is doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would definitely, I wanted to, but I'm afraid I'd be too tired, like, to keep up. So I'll have to just tell her, like, we got to go slow, and I want to tone.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And that's your pickup line?
Nah, I don't see it going anywhere.
Let's go slow.
But a lot of times stuff like that, like when I rap with somebody like that or talk to them, for lack of a better 1970s expression, it takes away my desire because, like, I see a flaw in them, then I'm like, okay, good, fuck.
Right. Oh boy.
I just laugh at the guys in the locker room. Scrolling guy just makes me laugh my balls off.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Guy.
Jimmy was the one who pointed him out, and now since he's pointing him out, it's just hilarious because you know exactly what he's up to.
Man, I pick up on that energy
And then-
immediately.
Oh my
Dying
God.
for my cock.
And the old judge with the black guy, that is hilarious too. It's like clockwork. He can't get naked fast enough, and the other guy can't wait to talk about the NBA.
It's so creepy.
That's a very odd thing, man.
Yeah. I think the old guy's obviously a nudist or something, and
a cuck.
I don't know what
Like
he
an
is.
Exhibitionist or a fucking.
I don't know.
And then there's the guy next to me in my locker, another guy. He wears like a fucking Elmer Fudd hat all the time, and he fucking babbles. He's really nice, so I don't hate him.
Right.
But he'll walk in. I heard him the other day. Where he goes, I'm on my locker, and he goes, "Wow, this looks like the weather's about to get bad." And I pretended I didn't hear it. So a minute later, I turn around and he goes, "Looks like the weather's about to get bad." I'm like, "All right, you're rehearsing, cunt. I heard you."
Heard you the first
Is that
time.
some kind of pickup line, you think?
No.
Oh.
There's no weird sexual vibe from him. He's just a babbler.
Because I tweeted about a guy in the locker room that was talking about cufflinks, and then some guy goes, "He was trying to pick you up." I'm like, "No, I don't think so. He was just fucking talking about his dopey cufflinks."
That might be a fucking signal word.
Yeah.
He was really.
I don't know.
He was completely dressed, and all of a sudden he looks at me like, God, I don't have any cufflinks. Now I'm gonna have to go to Century 21 and get cufflinks. I'm looking at him like, I can't relate to you. I'm sorry.
That's like a gay catchphrase, cufflinks.
Yeah, meet me in the bathroom at Century 21.
Yeah.
That means
Yeah.
Come get your ass eaten. I need cufflinks probably means you want your ass eaten. And if you go, oh yeah, that store's good, that's probably the gay way of going, like, I'll be in the locker in 5 minutes with my cheeks spread.
Right.
So now you owe that guy an ass eating.
Oh, my cufflink.
Anyway, this woman at the gym says she gets a trainer that gives her exercises that are sexually suggestive. You got the actual news story? Yeah. All right, I think that'll be way better.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hit it.
Going in to get fit, leaving feeling harassed. A woman has filed suit against LA Fitness for exercises she says her trainer made her do. Exercises she feels were sexually suggestive. CBS 11's Carol Cavazos is at the Plano LA Fitness where this is said to have happened. Carol.
Karen, you would think the suit filed would be for sexual harassment, but the attorney said no, that would be for the workplace. Instead, he filed a suit for deceptive trade practices, saying as a consumer, she signed a contract, they didn't live up to their end of the bargain, providing a safe workout place.
All right, pause.
She's like a fucking 3.
The judge should throw this case out.
Go to Curves.
Get out of here.
Fatty.
That ain't happening.
Stop it.
Trainers aren't going to risk their fucking livelihood over a pig.
All the hotties they see in there that are actually in shape.
Get the fuck out of here.
This piggish fucking broad.
It's amazing how fast we all judged her because she's not attractive.
I'll tell you why. As much as we're having fun with this. The lawsuit, which we're going to get to here, obviously, there's 2 trainers that are in trouble. She got a new trainer, and the second trainer did the same shit to her. Oh, that's why I don't fucking buy it.
Okay.
She's looking for excuses not to work out. I can't go to the gym anymore. They keep sexually harassing me.
She's pulling an E-Rock.
Can't leave. My car is, Speaking
of which, it looks like E-Rock in a fucking wig and a flower dress.
Sorry about that, E-Rock.
Sorry, E-Rock. I thought you were still en route. I don't like doing this in front of your face anymore. Sexually Suggestive Exercise Center of LA Fitness lawsuit. Okay, because there's going to be 2 trainers. What happened?
I just decided to refresh. Hang on, turn the sound down.
All right, let's see what Piggy looks like. Oh, she's
get
awful.
the fuck out of here. She looks like.
I want to hear Piggy. She's a fucking.
Sexual harassment, but be for sexual harassment.
Make me do strange exercises from time to time.
Jamie Johnson went to LA Fitness to get fit. But she says her personal trainer talked to her in a way that was unfit for anyone.
Oh, really?
She says when she asked why he made her do certain exercises,
and he would answer bluntly, so that I can see your chest move while you do it. And not in a exercising kind of way, more in a sexual way.
She said nothing, just stopped going, only to return for a new trainer. But she says the new trainer also made sexually suggestive comments.
Pause.
Even said...
She stopped going.
She's such a piece of ass that these trainers can't fucking keep themselves calm. Go fuck yourself.
You know what? We were in the same area. I was watching a trainer at our place. A little dumpy guy, training an attractive woman. And I'm watching him.
Take liberties?
Yes, but not... Just like my ex used to always talk about how much she fucking hates when men touch you and they don't have to. She's like, when they walk by and they got to put their hand in the small of your back to guide themselves by you. She's like,
or the dick.
Yeah, in her fucking face. But it's like, I understand that. She's like, it's just fucking annoying because guys think you don't know what they're doing.
Right.
So I'm watching this guy train this woman, so I'm aware of that now. I think of that. And the guy just keeps touching her. And I'm like, it's absolutely... I was getting annoyed watching it, but she didn't seem to care or notice. But it was unnecessary. Like, as she's doing the arms over the thing on her back, he's got his hand, like, on her stomach, like, showing her where the... And it's like...
Oh, that's a bunch of shit.
I'm like, I know exactly what he's doing. He just wants to touch her.
Yes.
And as a woman, either A, she didn't mind, or B, you get so used to that fucking incidental touching that if it's not threatening, you don't notice it.
This fatty, though, she ain't being touched by anybody.
But, I mean, I can definitely see a trainer... I never would have believed that if I didn't see that and go like, ugh. Like, I guess trainers can be just... Maybe that's why half of them do it.
That they put their fucking hand on the girl's stomach.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you feel that contracting.
But this pig? Two separate trainers?
No, this pig is lying.
Her tits may look pretty good in fucking certain outfits.
Doubt it.
Yeah.
By the way, getting more info on what we see in the locker room at our gym, this guy writes, it's called meat gazing.
Yeah. There's a word for it?
Meat gazing?
Meat gazing?
All right, could we go back to this lawsuit, please?
Sending
her a vulgar text. Her 5-year-old
Oh.
son had the phone when that text came in.
That's extremely inappropriate, and I just felt embarrassed and
wasn't for
ashamed.
Pause. That's for the kid. Yeah. God damn it! What are you doing reading other people's texts? Mind your business. I sent the boy a little hello and a picture. I'm like, would you want to kiss the candy machine? Yeah.
It's not for her.
Yeah,
Dummy.
what are you doing reading our texts? He's got the right to privacy.
Privacy, of course.
I sent him a text message picture.
He's just
So a vulgar.
He's rubbing his dick.
I know. We all know, Sam. We all know.
I just don't know why he does it.
Because he has multiple personalities, but we don't want to talk about it openly.
Yeah.
Rubbing his dick.
Shut up. Mind your business. You're just jealous, nickel flicker.
Oh,
he doesn't do impressions. It's part of his thing. Multiple personalities.
Sent the boy. I said, I'd like to kiss you where the duty comes out. LOL.
LOL. Jesus.
I was laughing out loud.
LOL, yes.
Well, what's up with this vulgar text? Would she have the vulgar text?
Maybe she does.
Or are we just assuming it's vulgar because she said it's vulgar?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was a really vulgar one? Like, hey, you were late today. I'd like to fuck your pig tits. Like if it's something so over the top.
So bad,
that
yes.
even we have to acknowledge she's right.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Hey, cunt, where are you? I'd like to stick in your shitter. LOLs. LULZ.
A lot of trainers checking in. They could have been just giving her compliments to motivate her.
There you go.
She should know LA Fitness is only for attractive people. Maybe they were trying to get her to quit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What's the vulgar text? Did she show the news?
She didn't say what the text
Let's
was.
see.
Well,
Let's see the rest.
Anyone could say they got a vulgar text.
Maybe she has it.
Let me go back a little bit just in case. But
Yeah.
okay.
Return for a new trainer. But she says the new trainer also made sexually suggestive comments, even sending her a vulgar text. Her 5-year-old son had the phone when that text came in.
That's extremely inappropriate, and I just felt embarrassed and ashamed and
Oh, yeah.
violated.
More of those
That
words
was
that'll
back
get
in
you money
June.
in a courtroom.
She hasn't been back since. Johnson
Obviously.
contacted LA Fitness corporate offices and complained. They offered her $400. She contacted Chase Law,
Of course.
an attorney.
And this was probably an effort for them just to try and move this along, like any other claim that may perhaps come through their door.
He filed suit saying Jamie Johnston suffered traumatic emotional distress, couldn't function through her daily activities.
Oh, shut up.
She says she tried going back to a gym, but hasn't been able to.
What a fat
She wants
fuck.
what she thinks is proper compensation and to send a message.
It's all
I
bullshit.
would like to
Oh, I hate
have
her.
these guys realize they can't treat people this way. They
I
can't
hate
treat women
her.
this way.
I hate, even though I kind of believe what she's saying.
Yeah, there's some suspicions there, but to really pump it up and say you can't go back to a gym, that's all
she is so
fucking
full of
lies.
shit.
Yeah, and cake.
Yeah.
You're full of cookies. Fucking ham. She has a body like a ham hock.
Yeah, she's a big mess.
Yeah.
And they're and saying, that she can't function, can't do that. Stop it.
Come on.
There are people that underwent a little more emotional stress than that and fucking are able to pull it together on a daily basis.
Yeah, we're gonna
You
turn this
fatty.
We're gonna turn this thing around.
Turn this thing around.
There's something else that was going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
assless chaps.
I don't know why we haven't talked about it until this very moment. The body they found at the L.A. hotel.
What?
Oh, right.
Holy fuck! Did you read this story yet?
Found in a water tank, right?
Corpse found in L.A. hotel's water tank. Tourist staying. This is where it's like, holy fuck. Tourist staying at a Los Angeles hotel drank water from a tank in which a young woman's body was likely decomposing for more than 2 weeks.
No.
And the only reason they discovered that this body was because people were complaining about the water going, it tastes funny.
Oh my God!
Yes. Do we have? Go to go to CNN.com. It's on their front page, and I think there's audio of the story.
Dude, that's fucked.
Yes.
Brought
yes.
to you by Poland Spring.
What hotel? What hotel was
water,
it?
motherfucker.
God.
Who drinks the water out of the tap in a hotel anyway?
Exactly.
It's always bottled water or the minibar.
Yeah, I've never been that desperate.
shit.
Yeah, man. But supposedly they complained about the taste of the water.
So they probably
And
said,
that
well,
made-
it might be something in the tank. Let's look. And then there's some fucking floating corpse.
Decomposing.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Weeknights at 7.
Aaron Burnett.
What
It
the?
tasted horrible. It had very funny, sweety, disgusting taste.
Sweet.
It's very, very strange taste. I can barely describe it.
You're not just
Sabina
vomiting.
Ball, tourists from the UK, never imagined the source of that indescribable taste, and that it would trace back to 21-year-old Elisa Lam. The tourist from Vancouver, Canada, came to Los Angeles
She
January
was thirsty
26th.
10 minutes later.
She checked in at the Cecil Hotel.
Say,
Surveillance video from the
boy.
hotel's elevators show her acting unusual, as if she's hiding from someone.
Jesus.
Then Lam disappeared January 31st. The boss never saw Lam, but knew something at their hotel was off.
There was something wrong. The pressure in the water was terrible. The shower was awful.
Oh,
The hotel's
showering with
maintenance man,
dead
responding
body
to
water.
guest complaints, went to check the 4 rooftop tanks that feed the building's main water supply. Tanks that are unlocked, but the rooftop
No
is
tanks.
locked
How
to
about
guests. The maintenance man found Lamb's body inside one of the tanks at the bottom.
Pause.
It made me feel really sick. Yes.
Inside job.
Who hauls a body up to the top of the water tank?
Inside job. Someone that works at the hotel.
You think?
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Who gets that
Give it a-
idea?
Give it
Yeah.
a couple days. Inside job.
That's pretty good, though, because you...
Maintenance guy, or maybe someone that does, someone that does work here and there for
When
the
it's
hotel.
in there a while,
Yeah.
you're getting rid of some of the evidence, some of the DNA evidence, some of the fucking, other physical evidence. She's in that water tank. It's, that's probably a good place to dump a body that you killed.
Not really. It's
Why?
not going to decompose fully, and they're going to taste the fucking bad water eventually.
Yeah, but you know
this guy
what?
maybe wanted a week or two to get the fuck out of the country.
Exactly. And like I said, a lot of that evidence gets washed away when it's in that, oh, God.
They were showering in dead body
water.
Oh.
Decomposing dead body water.
Oh.
Yeah, let's... What?
For almost a month.
A month?
She disappeared on the 30th of January.
30th of January.
2 weeks.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks.
Wow.
3 weeks. The 21st of February.
That's crazy.
A couple days ago.
Let's go with
It's really
2.5
not a
weeks.
month. Yeah.
It's nowhere near.
Feel the rest of this
Technically
disgusting
closer
story.
to a month.
It's really not a month.
2.5 weeks is more than halfway through.
But it's not near.
And that's giving you the half a week.
That's about a half a month.
Yeah, I think you're just counting because February's short.
Don't argue with the boss.
Yeah, and 3 weeks in February is like...
No, it's 4 weeks in February.
Yeah, 4 weeks or...
4. Let's keep listening because this is gross.
So gross.
It made me feel really sick yesterday and until now, knowing that we've been drinking this water for 8 days.
Makes you feel physically sick, literally physically sick, but more than that, you feel psychologically not. You think about it and it's not good.
The LA County Department of Public
It's
Health
not good.
says the hotel was immediately
You
placed
fucking
on a
cunt.
flush-only order, but not ordered to shut down. A reasonable solution, says the health department, if the hotel provides bottled water. The hotel would not speak to CNN on or off camera, but it did notify guests about a, quote, health and safety condition. Guests tell us if they leave, they don't get a refund. If they stay, they must sign this legal agreement, releasing the hotel of legal liability. It says if guests stay, quote, you do so at your own risk and
Pause.
peril.
Why don't
This
these...
gruesome
Pause. Why
discovery-
don't... Pause.
Pause now. That was a video issue, obviously.
Oh. Pause.
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 Little pause.
Why won't any of these places take responsibility?
Ridiculous.
The cruise ship people, the
Right.
fucking water tank people.
Right.
You can't you can't have people signing away their shit because there's a dead body in your water tank.
You just agree to those terms.
What? Yeah, of course.
Especially not knowing the circumstances that if it is an inside job and they hired somebody that perhaps was not the fucking shouldn't have been hired, then they are liable and negligent perhaps. So why would you sign away your right to any kind of litigation before you even know if the hotel is responsible in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and it's like, how bad do you want to stay in that hotel? It's like a dump anyway.
It looks like a shitty fucking hotel.
I just want to stay in the Hotel Cecil so badly.
Probably named after DeMille's there, though.
I thought it was
Gotta think,
Beanie End. Oh, boy, that's going back a ways.
If you're a film buff.
Yes.
Let's get to the rest of this, end of this.
Look how high those tanks are, though.
They really are
You
big
gotta
tanks.
climb up there with a body.
Dump her in.
All right, this is a good line. All right. This is a good line. Phil and Yonkers, go ahead, sir.
Hey, at least you know those Brits weren't brushing their teeth with that water.
Boy, they will never live down that whole scurvy thing, will they? Holy shit, the Brits.
Poor jack-o'-lantern people.
Also coming in, new meaning to the upper decker.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is the ultimate upper decker.
All right.
Oh.
What do we got left here?
Is the latest chapter in a dark history for the Cecil Hotel. At least 2 serial killers have lived here, including Night Stalker Richard Ramirez, found guilty of killing 13 people in the 1980s. He lived on the 14th floor of the hotel.
Oh, my God.
He was living here during his killing spree, going out at night and killing people.
So this is just the latest unusual chapter in storied history.
It is, and I think it's the sort of thing that's going to be hard to forget because it's just such a graphic and disturbing story, and I hope that we find out what happened.
No, they'll forget because they had a serial killer living there, and fast forward a bunch of years,
no
people
one knew.
are using
Yeah.
it as their place to,
Wow.
Someone just got added to the ghost tour.
Yes, definitely. That fucking hearse tour that they take around.
You do it ever?
No.
I did it.
You did?
Everyone gives you the finger.
Oh,
the locals hate those people. It was an old company. I think there's a new company that, that's right. Fuck, someone that is in the know told me. They finally had to get rid of the hearse because the locals literally were trying to run them off the road. They would give them the finger like, fuck you, this is our history. So they finally went with the old school tour bus, so you don't know it's the ghoulish tour.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we come around the corner here, the latest addition to our tour. This hotel, a body was found in the water towers. You can see him right up there. We'll stop for a photo moment. A body was found in there. People in the hotel actually drinking the water from this. Yeah.
Take a picture of me. Take a picture of me.
But at least the Brits don't have to worry about brushing their teeth. Okay, as we continue on, here's where Vivian Vance dropped dead.
And they would stop in front of these old hotels and these old residents, and then they would have to start. It was a cassette tape back then, and there'd be some like music from the Wizard of Oz. You're like, oh, this is so nice.
Here it comes.
This is so nice. And then it's like, do you remember the Good Witch from the Wizard of Oz? Well, one morning she woke up, took a shower, put all her makeup on and her nicest dress, and then proceeded to take a plastic bag and strangle herself. The body was found 8 months later in this very spot.
Hollywood.
Right.
Hollywood.
And poor Fred Mertz from I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
He was a throwaway because we were at a red light. He goes, might as well tell you while we're stuck in this red light. You see that sidewalk right there? And it was the Walk of Fame shit with the stars. He goes, right there in the corner, Fred Mertz was coming out of premiere and dropped dead of a heart attack.
No.
Oh, light's green. Let's move on to the next location.
Bill Frawley.
If you hadn't stopped at the light, they wouldn't even mentioned it.
No, that was like kind of a throwaway because there's so much shit.
Fred Mertz died like that?
That's what they said. Coming out of a movie premiere.
Oh, Fred.
Hey, Rick. Oh, yeah, couldn't think of it. Hollywood Boulevard, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Fred.
Hollywood Boulevard.
There was a movie that was totally based on the fact that there was some body in a water tower. I think it was supposed to have taken place on like Roosevelt Island or something.
Oh, yeah.
There's a movie. If somebody on Pal Talk wants to earn their fucking keep, these fucking freeloading pricks, and like pop that up.
It was a movie about the same thing?
Yeah, there was a.
While they try to find this, it looks like Sam found a pretty cool site.
No, it wasn't Petticoat Junction.
The Karen Carpenter 30th death anniversary Carpenter tour.
Dark Water.
Yeah, this place does all the death tours. They do the death anniversary of Karen Carpenter. They do the Helter Skelter tour.
Well, the Helter Skelter tour, they tore down the house.
They did?
Yeah.
Which
where
one?
it all happened. Well, what's the Helter
Sharon
Skelter
Tate's.
tour? Is that Charlie Manson or what?
I'm sure.
Yeah, but then they killed the other people.
They just
the next
drive you
night.
around and
La Biancas.
Yeah. What do you get on the Karen Carpenter death tour? What do you get to see?
You get to
all the food she didn't eat.
Empty cabinets. You can
a brand new fridge.
You can a rice
still
cake.
sparkling.
That movie is called Dark Water. Thank you.
Dark
Water. And it was indeed, I guess it's a spoiler if you want to watch it. There's a body in the fucking water tank.
Oopsie.
All right, sorry about that. I think it's a body of a young girl or something.
What do you get there, Sam Roberts?
You can ooh and ah over the bathroom sink from Karen's last home.
Oh, her last puke, I thought.
And then, indeed, Petticoat Junction did have those hot girls in the water tank there. They were bathing. Petticoat Junction.
Yeah?
Yeah, remember at the beginning?
No.
Petticoat Junction, they showed the girls, and they were in the water tank, and then they grabbed the towels and flip them out.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like,
Right.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the track to the junction. Petticoat Junction. Imagine what that tasted like.
Breaking news.
Nice.
Oh, but she said it was sweet.
Like there. How is it sweet?
Kind of sweet.
Ew, is that sweet?
Oh,
Does
I mean,
dead
how?
taste sweet?
She's Asian.
Oh my
Sweet and
God.
sour.
Oh God.
Ta-da! Dun, 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 dun. Hollywood.
Yes. I call it Holly Weird. Fucking good one, Kumia. Thanks, Chip. It's not here. I have to stand in.
You know, this leads us to our obesity. How do you say it? Obesity?
Obesity.
We got a great obesity story today. Who likes a massage in this room?
Oh,
You know what, Ope? I tend to enjoy one.
yeah.
I like a good massage every once in a while. Anthony, you ever get a massage?
I never get a massage.
Why?
It's nice, man.
What's wrong with you?
The only time I like
It's the
being
greatest
touched
thing ever.
is sexually.
Just to fucking
Yeah?
lay there and have someone touch you? It's great.
A man?
No, woman.
No,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
I know.
Keep that to yourself.
Well, no,
My God,
because
man.
sometimes when you go to a masseuse,
I've had a man.
wow.
I've had a man. So it's
Fuck
a little
that.
awkward. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Best massage.
But they know how to fucking rub out some muscle aches, though.
Do they?
But
Yeah.
it's weird.
Work on that hamstring.
And it's not weird because I'm getting feelings or any of that shit. It's just
Yeah?
weird.
I had my
I
back
can't
done by a
relax.
guy once.
Hotel.
Huh?
That's George Costanza when he was getting a massage by a man.
No, I would prefer a lady.
Yeah.
I was in a spa
Yes.
with my girlfriend once, and there was two masseuses left, like a guy and a girl. So I said, let her have the woman, so I don't have to worry about her getting hit on.
You took the bullet.
And
Nice.
I think she was in the room. I think it was like a couple's massage. And this guy, it was on in a Connecticut spa. He ripped. It's probably the best. Cause I wouldn't let him do legs or anything. I said
No,
he had
huh?
to do back. He ripped my fucking back up. And the next day I requested him again. I never had
Whoa! Came back for more, did you?
Fell for him a little bit.
Yes. Boy, he had me at shiatsu.
Well, we got a massage / fat story
I know
for
this
everybody.
one.
Yes.
Laura Smith trains with a running group for a half marathon in May.
Looking at her? No, she doesn't.
Yes.
The Opster spent a lot of years doing road work.
It's obvious.
Thank you, Jim Norton. Thank you. That lady is not doing road work. What is this really about?
I like the sign with her weight on it behind her.
302.
302.
She did a half marathon in 3 hours? Let's do the math. That doesn't seem too good.
She drove, though.
Oh,
How many miles is a half marathon?
13.1.
What are all the ribbons on her for?
She's a pig.
all her county fair wins.
Yeah.
Do the math.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're asking me to. All right, so what's it?
10-minute miles, 13 miles. That's 130 minutes. That's 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah, so that's not great.
And then there's another hour after that, more or less.
Yeah.
So you're adding on a third?
You could almost walk that. Can't you
Damn.
do a 10-minute mile walking? You can, right?
No.
So what is she training for?
10-minute mile is running.
No, it's not.
Well, it's at least jogging, especially if your thighs keep rubbing together like that.
Yeah, true.
That's the people down there who do the math. She did a half marathon, 13.1 miles, in 3 hours and 2 minutes and change.
Yeah.
Give me a ballpark figure, please. Hi, Kenny. How are you?
Hey, Kenny.
People can walk 3 to 4 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's between 15 and 20 minutes a mile.
Okay, so 3 to 4 miles per hour. 3, yeah, so 4, say, so that's 12.
Yeah.
Someone's got it done for you already, Ant. You got some math people.
27.97. 14, 15 minutes a mile.
14 or 15 minutes a mile.
Yeah, that's walking.
Oh!
Yeah, so what is she thank you. My point is she's not training for anything.
No.
She's doing what a human could do, walk.
That's pretty amazing considering she's a fucking sea mammal. She's a whale.
Laura Smith trains with a running group for a half marathon in May. But she couldn't run away fast enough from a painful situation last month.
I planned it specifically for the day after my marathon because I knew I'd be hurting.
She just completed a half marathon in Arizona and couldn't wait for a
She moved to
massage at Natural
Babylonia?
Healing Center.
I couldn't wait, but they spell it W-E-I-G-H-T.
Oh, boy.
Wait for a massage at Natural Healing Center.
The doctor comes out and she says, I'm sorry, but you're too fat for our tables. You're going to probably break a table and then you'd have to pay for it.
All right, so what's the problem?
All right.
That seems like a real thing.
How much does she weigh? 250?
And did she say fat? Or did she say, your
Wow.
weight?
She's got to pump it up for the lawsuit.
Yeah.
I'm actually on the side of the fat lady on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy.
What if she's going to break the table?
I don't believe she. I would believe that, but at 250, your massage table can't support it. That's like saying if a fucking linebacker went in, they couldn't massage him. Come on.
Yeah. You're right. I'm looking. No, you know what it is?
She's not terribly obese. Like,
People were
she's fat.
disgusted. They don't want to touch her. She probably is fucking,
Probably didn't shower after the marathon.
Oh my
wow.
God. Got to get a hand in that crack. Eesh.
Out and she says, I'm sorry, but you're too fat for our tables. You're going to probably break a table and then you'd have to pay for it. And I was like in shock, like I'm hearing this.
She left the center in tears. She couldn't understand. She's 6'3" and had massages even before she'd lost 47 pounds to drop.
Wait, she's 6'3"?
What a
big.
monster.
Did they say she's 250 pounds?
Yeah, I think I read that.
She looks bigger than 250 pounds if she's 6'3".
6'3", yeah.
Oh, maybe, okay.
Hold on a minute. Let's do some research.
She says
here.
she lost almost 50 pounds to put her at 250 pounds. So, yeah, it says that she's 250 pounds.
That is not unreasonably. That's fat, but that's not like fucking
But
monstrous.
6'3" is pretty tall for massage tables.
Maybe, but they weren't saying you won't fit. They're saying you'll break it.
Just put her on the floor.
Exactly.
Oh, massage her on the
Put her on the
fucking floor.
beach. Throw water on her while you massage her.
Massages even before she'd lost 47 pounds to drop to about 250.
I mean, I'm not tiny, I know that, but I'm working on it.
Penny Wells, the owner of Natural Healing, wouldn't talk on camera, but she says she called Smith large, not fat, and she worried a table might collapse because one had broken under a 165-pound man.
I honestly expected to have some kind of a phone call.
tables over there?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, who do you
What-
massage?
yeah,
who do you massage?
fuck.
It's a massage for progeria children.
I believe she didn't call her fat.
Yeah.
But the other side of it, that 165-pound man broke a table.
Yeah.
Maybe, but
That's crazy.
maybe the therapist was on the table with the guy. Or maybe the table is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
65-pound man.
I honestly expected to have some kind of a phone call or something from them, just to say, wow, we're really sorry, we didn't know it came across that way or something, but nothing.
And Smith says she's still waiting to get that massage.
I don't think I want a massage there, though.
Oh, good-natured.
Pigs.
It's true. She should get massaged in mud by a farmer.
Oh, the poor lady. What are we doing? Who cares?
Fuck her.
Exactly. We're blaming the victim.
Yeah. Fuck her.
I don't think she was called fat, though.
No, I believe she wasn't either, but I don't think that's not unreasonable to be 6'3" and 250 and want a massage.
Is she suing?
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah. Everyone sues.
No, I don't know if she is.
Great.
No, she's suing.
Suing.
Very good. I was just watching the news during that little break, and apparently they have not found that poor fucker that fell in that hole.
No.
There was a big sinkhole. It opened up under a house, and these things happen time to time. A car will get swallowed in the road or something. It's just this big, either from running water or something, there's this big void that opens up in the ground, and then the top kind of caves in and everything falls in. But it's usually pretty manageable. There have been some big ones that have swallowed up some buildings and things like that, but for the most part, no one gets hurt at these things because they're so random. But there was a guy, I guess he was in bed, and a sinkhole opened under his house, swallowed part of the house and him and his bed, and he was screaming, as would anybody, and they can't find him. They just never found him. They're demolishing the house now, but this must be a big fucking sinkhole.
That's horrifying, because to know that you weren't just killed instantly. You probably slowly suffocated.
It must have been so deep. Like it just must have been being formed for quite a while. Is that it? No. Oh, that's another sinkhole. Fucking sinkholes. What the hell is going on? They're like monsters.
More than one. I've got to find it.
They're like monsters.
Well, without them, all the water would just pile up in the sink.
Yeah, in the sink. Yeah, they're knocking the house down. But they said it was, what, 60 feet across? Or something like that? But how deep?
I want to say 20 feet across and 60 feet deep.
Really?
Am I crazy or no?
But if it was 60 feet deep, they would just have to go down there and find them, right?
20 foot wide?
There must have been a chasm underneath, like... I was just imagining him going down there like one of those Plinko chips from... What's that? From the Plinko game. Clang, 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 and just, like, keeps going further and further into the earth, to the bowels of hell.
Yeah, more than 50 feet deep.
Wow. That's like a 5-story building.
How do you not find him, though?
Because it's probably... I wonder if debris falls...
3 days after a sinkhole swallowed a man inside his Florida home,
home
began demolishing the house.
Demolishing
Hundreds
his
of spectators
home.
looked on as personal items were recovered.
Like
but
Hubbard.
authorities say they were unable to recover the body of the sinkhole victim, Jeff Bush.
Unfortunately, we have not been able to determine the whereabouts of Mr. Bush, Jeff Bush.
But he's in the hole.
Who was a gentleman that was consumed by the sinkhole.
Consumed.
We've told the family that, and again, we've expressed our sincere condolences to them.
It all happened Thursday night. Jeff's brother, Jeremy, recounted the terrifying moments.
Moments.
My brother screamed.
The moments is home.
So I ran to the bedroom.
Oh, boy.
I went to go open the door and run in. My old lady turned the light on, and I seen that there was no
old
floor
lady.
there.
Wow.
Everything was gone. My brother's bed, my brother's dresser, my brother's TV, and my brother was gone.
Oh, man.
In this big hole. All I could see was barely see his bed. And I jumped in the hole to try and dig him out. I got a shovel and just started trying to dig him out.
Whoa.
I thought I heard him screaming for my help. I thought I heard him asking me for help. So I tried and tried and tried digging him out. And I was screaming and screaming for him. And I couldn't get him out. I tried so hard. I tried everything I could.
Well, that memory will go away in a month or two. Don't worry about it.
No,
that won't stay with him forever and ever and ever.
I disagree.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, it's going to be there for a while.
You think he's going to remember that fucking moment where his brother's begging for help and he couldn't help him? Holy shit. Oh,
The ambulance said the cop buddy stuck underneath the house. The house just fell through.
No, it didn't.
Okay, and what happened to the house? The bedroom floor just collapsed, and my brother-in-law was in there, and he's underneath the house.
Jeremy and 4 others, including a
All that was
2-year-old
left
child,
were these rolled up, striped socks. And they removed his ruby red shoes.
Thank the Lord for not taking my daughter and the rest of my family. Thank y'all.
Well, sinkholes are not unusual in the state of Florida. Workers say this one is unusually deep, wide and unstable. The demolition of the home could be completed as early as Monday. Rescue efforts have ended, and officials say they do not expect to find the body of Jeff Bush.
They don't expect to even find his body?
Nope.
What the fuck? It's a hole. He's in there somewhere. It's not like the ocean.
Maybe it was like a sinkhole like in Star Wars. and it literally consumed him.
Oh, like the worm
Teeth
in there?
on it and everything.
Yeah. You want to get people to keep digging. There's got to be some plates, like the fucking Titanic. We send boats to the middle of the ocean and 2,000 feet into the worst terrain on Earth. We can't go 60 feet to get some fucking guy out of the ocean, out of the dirt,
out of his little fucking sinkhole.
He's gone.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
lost him. No, it couldn't be helped.
He's gone, and there's nothing we could do about it. Wow, that's fucking, that's kind of frightening.
Yes, it is.
You really got to,
feel bad for the brother,
that
too.
brother. That's
terrible. Fucking.
It's terrible. We'll continue our terrible news segment right now. The terrible news segment. Yeah, we're going to do terrible news. Terrible news. Terrible news. Yeah. Weird news.
News that's terrible.
Terrible news. The terrible news segment sponsored by Scorch. Yeah. This story is so fucked.
Yeah.
God damn. 21-year-old couple, right?
Oh.
21-year-old couple here, Hasidic Jews, a hit-and-run crash. They were on their way to the hospital because the wife thought she was having her baby at that moment, their first baby. And the husband and wife were in a livery cab, which is one of these, cabs for hire kind of a thing.
Yeah, black car, town car.
Yes. And they got broadsided, slammed, T-boned by another vehicle. Threw the wife and mother-to-be out of the vehicle underneath a tractor-trailer that was parked. It was parked, yeah. And the guy was pretty fucked up in there, and he wound up dying on the way to the hospital. The woman was dead. They brought her to the hospital and delivered the baby through C-section. The baby's still alive. Still alive. Doing well. But what you figure they're very religious people.
Orthodox people,
Orthodox Jews. And, boy, that's what that gets you, huh?
Yep.
That's what that fucking... committing your life to a religion, and then what happens? It's terrible.
It's just, how does everybody in that community, because they are very religious,
yes,
why do they always excuse God being a douche?
Because it's mysterious, like he must have wanted them for something. They make it very special when the Lord takes you like that. Because he wanted you for something, I guess.
Well, then why do we punish each other for bad crimes? Why is murder a crime to religious people?
Hey, because we're not fucking God here.
No, but maybe God, we're instruments of God. Oh. Why is it that when we religious people think, when we do good things, I am but an instrument of God? How about people doing bad things? God didn't like him, and he wanted him to get his fucking teeth knocked out with a hammer.
That's a good
he asked
defense.
me to do it.
I wonder if that would hold up in court.
Probably not, but it wouldn't even hold up to religious people.
No, it wouldn't. You're right. That is
good shit's up to God.
Yeah.
God had me do this. The bad stuff, well, you're in trouble.
The bad stuff God's got to do really firsthand.
Yeah.
He can't delegate the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff, delegate. Bad stuff, no. He's got to do it himself.
They haven't even caught the guy who did it.
No, it was a hit and run.
They know his name.
Yeah, the woman that owns the car lent the car to some guy, I guess. So she's in trouble for lending the car to somebody that wasn't under the insurance or something.
Do you think her insurance is going to go up?
No, probably not. Does she have Geico?
It's a no fault.
Yeah, no fault. But the guy just took off running after he did that. And I guess they know his name, so it won't be long.
Let me see. What would you do?
Yeah. What would you do? The religion has nothing to do with it.
No, you're right. Let's just say, let's say he was drunk.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy was drunk or high, knowing that that's mandatory prison, is he smart to run away? Because leaving the scene of an accident is not good, but you always have the excuse of, I was just in shock and I panicked and didn't know what to do.
That's true.
What's a worse thing to get in trouble for?
I would say the drunk would be worse. If you're drunk or on drugs, and yeah, that'd be worse.
But that's an absolute. At least this one, you could say I freaked out and I didn't know what to do.
But they could also, get a timeline of where he was, what he was doing, and kind of
can't prove drunk driving.
You can't prove it, but you put enough out there, somebody's going to be like, he was probably drunk.
Especially
fuck him over.
The people died. Like, it's still vehicular homicide or whatever.
Yeah, he's got that manslaughter thing going for him. But the baby lived, which is amazing. She was hit with a force strong enough to throw her out of the vehicle and down the street under a tractor-trailer. And that fucking womb, that's an amazing place, right? You're just in there fucking floating around. And, You get flung out of a vehicle and the baby's still okay.
But then some women will be fucking making eggs and they bump their stomach on the fucking panhandle and they lose the baby. There's no absolute with it.
No, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I think they should make like wombs you could fucking just zip yourself into and drive around in that.
Yeah.
Seems to work pretty well.
Little armholes.
Yeah, little armholes. You steer and you're fucking, hey, I'm fine.
2 people on the phone are saying that the baby died. I mean, last I heard
the baby
was in serious condition. It's definitely delivered alive.
Oh, I didn't even hear serious condition.
Yesterday they said it was in serious condition.
Tragic. This just happened.
Whoops.
Baby's death.
Oh, well, it was born premature, too, so maybe that was...
It was alive when it was born, though.
Yeah, I heard it was born normal. I didn't realize...
Yeah.
Oh, this young family will be buried together now. All right, breaking news. The baby's dead. Gee.
That's terrible.
Terrible. What a horrible story.
And the papers, I mean, again, the papers can only do so much, but both of them say miracle.
Miracle baby.
Born an orphan.
Not quite a miracle, is it?
Womb suit would still work, though.
Womb suit, you know?
The womb did protect the baby for a period of time.
That should have been the headline.
Womb suit works.
Womb suit works.
Womb suit. I want a womb suit.
Man. Fucking depressing.
Yeah, that's terrible. Terrible story. Well, you know what? I wonder if, God, is that better or worse when the whole fucking family's dead? Like the mother, the father, and the kid? It's like, all right, no one's left out. You know,
like
you imagine just the dad lives through it, and he's got to be told that his wife and baby are fucking dead? That's crazy. Yeah, I guess that was God's fucking great way of, that's his consolation prize. Hey, I'll kill you all.
The father of the woman said that God is punishing him for his sins by taking away his daughter.
Yeah, that's what God does. That's how self-centered this guy is.
Yeah. He's making it about him.
That it's about you.
Yeah. Jews aren't known much for their self-suffering and guilt in their religion, though. That's odd.
Hold on, let me correct you, Aunt. That's not true.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh.
But isn't that amazing? Like what a it's hard to criticize a guy's daughter's dead, but what a self-centered thought that is.
Yeah.
Boy, he's going to be a guilty motherfucker then.
But just the self-obsession.
Yeah.
To think that your sins are so mighty.
God's finally got around to looking at you and going, oh, what have you been up to?
Yeah.
Well. And what the fuck kind of sins has he been pulling if that's the retribution God chose, and not maybe I'll give you a flat tire on the BQE? That's fucking some bad shit.
And that's his way of avoiding the actual fact, which is, wow, God is a fuck.
Or just
God is a fuck.
Or life is just a random
thing?
Selection of...
Yeah, no, God is just.
Yeah. His sins merited that punishment.
Yeah, he must have been like fucking retarded young children or something. That's a terrible
Not just young
payback.
children.
No, had to be the most innocent victims.
And why do all those people got to pay for that guy's sins?
Absolutely.
God damn it.
Now everybody's got to pay.
Yeah.
There's other family members.
Yeah, what about the husband?
What about the husband's family? Yeah. Now they've got to go, oh, thanks. What have you been up to?
Yeah, way to go.
Jesus. It's fucking frightening. It's frightening what people think.
Husband's family, though, is probably saying, like, no, we're good. It's the other guy's sins. We're in the clear on this one.
I haven't been doing anything. I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
Fucking depressing.
You know, I merit probably losing my car keys for 20 minutes. That's my fucking bad thing that's going to happen because I really haven't been all that bad.
Yeah.
But to wipe out an entire family, wow.
Yeah, because of this guy's sins.
Yeah, it's his sins.
I'm bad, so I'm so important that God would kill other people because I'm bad.
Yes.
Just the fucking... I mean, I don't know what it's like to lose a kid, so...
Yeah, I'm sure you're trying to look for any reason besides, hey, it's just random.
Random and shit.
Yeah. So I guess, put it on yourself.
Yeah.
Make it seem like, they didn't do anything. Yeah, it's frightening.
Yeah.
Oh, now we'll just ponder that. Just let that sink in a while. Oh, God, it's so depressing.
Depressing news.
Depressing news.
Yeah.
Depressing news. Hey, depressing news segment. The PFD TV. PFD TV, sponsored by, who's the car dealership we're talking about today? Have you heard from Scorch at all? Anything new on the Scorch front?
No, I know that somebody posted a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And it's every time we've talked about Scorch. It's just one long video. It's like hours long.
Wow.
Which is just,
You haven't heard from anybody? Do you know anybody that works with him still, or?
No, I only hear from his former sidekick, who I worked with who he moved.
Yeah, the one that got angry because Scorch moved without telling him.
Yeah, because Scorch was
Right now.
Oh, my bad. Scorch was saying that, yeah, I'm going to send our tapes out. Don't even worry about it, Paulie. We got this. You just stay there. I'm sending our tapes out. And then a day before he left, he's like, oh, by the way, tomorrow's our last show. I'm moving to New Hampshire.
Have a good life.
And so, yeah, but I mean, I talked to him, and he listens. He loves the Scorch segments.
Oh, this fucking chick intern that
we are going to talk
got,
about this chick intern next.
Not her. It's the chick intern that got killed. Was
she hot?
Yeah, it looks like she might have been hot.
Look, man,
California.
Let's all be honest with each other. When the person is hot, it hurts a little.
A little bit,
even though you don't know them.
A little bit. I don't know. I saw some. Look, there, is that her right there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, did she get eaten?
Yeah. We'll talk about that sometime.
Yeah, at least she didn't get kicked in the balls.
They better not kill the fucking lion. They didn't kill the lion, right?
No, but apparently what I'm hearing is the lion is no longer able to talk to the interns. They got to go through the monkey.
Ah, gotcha.
So it's very different.
Well, no, you know what it is? They sent in the bald ostrich. And it just kind of bumbled around and put its head in the sand, and they're like, I don't mean that. I'm sorry.
I actually ran away from the radio wizard the other day.
Oh, dude.
My first day back, I ran away from him. I can't take his weird glasses.
Is that what's doing it now?
Yes.
The glasses, yeah.
He was,
what kind of glasses are those?
He was trying to talk to you yesterday, you know?
Yeah.
And you got in the elevator.
Yeah.
You said, I'm coming right back up.
Yeah. Was he waiting for me?
You came up, but then you went immediately back downstairs.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he was waiting for you, and he asked me if you were back upstairs. And I said you had already exited the premises.
I don't feel good, man. Give me a few more days.
I want to see him in those glasses doing like a really weird wavy groovy dance.
Wavy groovy dance.
Like just with his hands kind of crisscrossing waves in front of him.
Yeah.
With like late 60s music playing. I just want to see that.
Oh, like a little Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
E-Rock was on it.
Oh, this would be great.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is he doing with his hands?
He's just kind of like waving them in front of him and doing a groovy dance.
Like this?
Yeah.
With the glasses on?
Yeah, really embarrassing in a bad way.
No one has been able to properly describe these glasses for the radio audience. They are so weird.
Yeah, they're like
octagons or something.
Okay, here's what the glasses look like.
Yeah.
When Mo Green got shot in the eye, that's what Gary is wearing. He's wearing Mo Green glasses.
He's got those groovy hipster glasses.
Yeah, but there is a lot of sides to them.
Yeah, they're
a lot of sharp angles.
And the rims are thick.
Yeah.
But the handles, and they're dark.
Yeah.
But the handles are green.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, there's so much going on with his glasses.
He really
it
went
made me
all out.
uncomfortable, and I ran away the other day.
That's what it was?
Yes. Because I know why? Because I'm trying to be nicer, and I know I'm going to openly laugh at him.
Well, it doesn't work if you say it.
That's my bit, Sam. Haven't you? So this lion.
Oh my God!
At a animal sanctuary.
These sanctuaries. The hell are they all about? Well, the lions should be in what they call Africa, not in California.
Oh, that's California?
I guess it was California, and they have interns. They have an intern program. Oh boy.
Yeah, you think their intern program will be affected by the fact that a lion ate one of the interns?
Oh boy, a lion duty hat!
We kind of were having fun with this story, knowing that, yeah, there might have been an incident on the Opie and Anthony show. I wasn't there, so I have no idea.
I don't know.
There is rumor that maybe an intern might have taken a shot to the nuts. Might have been a kick. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we lost our intern program for how long? Over a year, right?
Yeah. Weren't even allowed to have interns.
Well over a year. We weren't allowed to have interns. And me and Ed were joking that even though, like, this lion ate an intern, I guarantee they'll still have interns.
They'll have an intern program still.
Right. But we weren't allowed to.
No.
We basically lost our interns because somebody ate an intern's lunch. They are keeping their interns even though somebody ate an intern.
Right. You know they're going to have an intern program after this.
Exactly.
All I want to know is they didn't kill the lion, right? I hate when they do that shit.
Yes, they did.
They did?
Yeah.
They did.
Absolutely.
They what?
Yep, they killed the lion.
No.
Yeah.
You can't. The lion's doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Well,
How'd they kill
people
the
don't
lion?
look like that. I guess they.
And this particular lion
drugs.
was on Ellen DeGeneres as a little baby lion.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, look, it's adorable.
This is the big twist in the story. This lion was featured on Ellen DeGeneres a few years back.
Why would they kill the fucking lion?
I hate when they do that. It's a tragic story, obviously, but you're talking about wild animals. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Their chemistry isn't fucked up.
Well, they probably got that taste for blood now.
Well, tough shit. Then don't go in the cage. Just throw stuff in the cage.
Yeah, make the fucking fence higher.
Bring in a big chair.
Right.
Yeah.
They killed the lion, huh? God, I hate that.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame.
That's the lion, though, on Ellen DeGeneres.
Life quality experience. But these are powerful creatures.
Yeah, we know. I love when you have to get the animal expert. These are powerful. Really?
Very powerful.
I didn't know that.
These are not meant to be. They are cute, but not meant to be household pets.
Right.
Really?
You really only need to have one bad moment. And it's not impossible to pay the ultimate price for that. And that's why many zoos that keep lions, especially zoos that are part of the AZA community, have very strict rules and regulations when it comes to working with these animals and maintaining them.
Don't they all have strict rules and regulations?
I think.
What zoo doesn't have strict rules about dealing with the lions?
Go in and pet them.
Yeah, what zoo is loosey-goosey about it?
Yeah. Hey, I want to go in the lion cage. That's your business.
All right.
What do you want me to do about it?
Might want to wear an oven mitt, but besides that, have
What's that have to
fun.
do with the price of tea in China? Who's supposed to feed the lions? I don't know. Whatever.
Doesn't matter, really. He'll fend for himself. He's a lion.
That's unbelievable. So they killed the lion. That's too bad.
Yeah, but I guess what happened was there was this intern.
Right.
And
hot intern.
Hot intern.
Blonde, beautiful.
And she got
Which
mauled,
makes it hurts a little more when you see that she's dead.
mauled to death. What are the circumstances? What happened? Was she in somewhere where she wasn't supposed to be? Did the enclosure have a failure?
I know this story.
Yes, coming.
She put some peanut butter on her pussy.
See?
And thought the lion would behave and just lick the...
If a dog is good, a lion's got to be great.
a lion licking your pussy's got to be better.
Big lion tongue. Just took a giant bite out of her.
I don't know. Why was the intern in the cage with the lion?
Yeah, what happened? Sam?
They said the sanctuary is not releasing details yet on why Hansen, the intern...
Know why?
Well, the band?
Was in the lion's
they
cage.
probably thought it was safe enough for her to just be in the fucking cage with the lion.
Oh, the lion's good. Those lions are so nice. And the humans think they're so friendly and they identify them and know them that they forget that at any moment this fucking dumb thing will just lay its teeth into you.
You can't blow off thousands of years of evolution.
Millions, yeah.
Millions, whatever.
Yeah.
What am I saying? Thousands. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can't blow
off 50 years of evolution.
But you can't blow off that shit thinking, all right, well, we raised it from from
It's
birth.
a baby, and it loves us. Look.
No, there's still weird shit in that fucking DNA.
It just sees turn a certain way, and
Right.
it's like, oh, it's a gazelle.
Right.
Let me lay my teeth into his throat.
They said one of the other employees jumped in the cage and tried to distract the lion.
Right.
But, I mean, the intern was too delicious. The lion was like, get out of here.
It looked tasty.
Yeah.
So what exactly happened? What are the details?
They won't give them out now. Why? I'm sure it's for lawsuit purposes. Don't make a comment.
Now, someone's bringing up a good point. How about we get the drones involved?
Oh, how? Drone strike on the lion?
Well, first of all, this guy's saying we could feed the lions with the drones, but if a lion is acting up, then maybe you take out the lion with a drone.
Don't you just have to throw the food over the fence?
Yeah, take a bucket and throw it through the fence. Here you go, dick face. Here's your lunch, cunt.
That's all you need to do. So why are people getting eaten by these creatures?
Because they love going in there and interacting with them to tell all their friends, you know, they really are gentle. They're gentle creatures. It's like, no, they'll fucking rip your throat out.
Yes, when they're not biting your face out. It's delightful.
True. So that story's baked today.
It should have been the owners of the place instead of a lowly little intern.
Well,
that's a shame. You got a picture of this broad? Pop a picture of this broad. Samuel.
Looks like.
Samuel. That's what
I like
she looks
that.
like.
No, that's a jellyfish.
What? What the hell's that?
That's a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Why are you showing us pictures of jellyfish?
You didn't have to look at that one.
Oh.
Do you have her name? Let's put her name up there.
She was a volunteer intern.
Yes.
Wow. She'll never.
What if she was wearing something that the fucking set the lion off?
Oh boy.
There's a whole lot of people with it. Let me go back.
Maybe you ought to put like that
Eaten
name
by
and
lion.
then yeah.
Intern that was eaten by the lion.
Maybe you could whittle down the hits by.
Yeah.
Well, no, we haven't whittled enough yet. Because a picture of Snoop Dogg is coming up, because he's now known as Snoop Lion or something.
Yeah, that's Snoop Lion. That's
All right, let's keep going here.
Well, you're not putting it in, you put it in quotes certain things. Oh, there she is.
Is that her? Wait a minute. She looks better in the other picture.
Yeah.
Petting a lion. I like to pet a lion.
I'm not as bothered.
She's petting some leopards.
I am bothered when hot people die.
She looked good in the other pic. What happened?
Leopards could fuck you up pretty good.
Oh, man.
Leopards, you think?
Look at this picture.
Uh-oh.
It's an animal. It looks like a wolf or something, though, and the mouth's open, and she's sticking her arm in the mouth and pretending to be bitten.
Practice.
And in a lot of pain.
Oh, boy.
Is that her husband with her?
No, it's her.
Just another dork that thinks he can live among the animals.
Yeah.
It's her dad, I think.
Animal people are stupid.
You gotta respect that shit.
Is that her?
Yeah.
All right, zoom in.
You gotta respect that shit.
Let's see what she looks like there. She's with a giant fucking tiger.
Yeah.
That lion behind her is like, yeah, you get in this fucking pen.
That's like us watching a steak talk to somebody.
Maybe we could get the XM Photoshop guy to Photoshop some boobs on her.
Oh, Jesus.
And maybe shave down her legs a little bit.
Boy.
And take away the man nose.
I thought she
then
was...
again, probably the lion did that for us.
Yeah.
She's all right. Well, she's not all right. She's
She looks a lot worse now.
Yes.
God, that's good. I wonder what moment you know, like
that you're in big trouble.
Does the lion get frisky at first, like throw a paw at you? You're like, uh-oh.
You're like,
wait, hey now,
calm down, hey. They start that yelling like, hey, because you're gonna, show that you're superior by yelling at it.
Right. When do you just become screaming victim? Like when do you go from in control? Hey, ow,
being eaten.
What is that?
And what would your move be?
Do you curl up? Because you think that will help if you play dead?
No, you gotta fight right to the end. Like, what would your move be, though?
That is so not a UFO.
I think you're so panicked.
I know. You could see the reflection.
Stupid. I think you're just so panicked that
We've talked about
a move.
A cat getting at you with the back legs.
Yeah.
Now imagine a lion doing the exact same fucking thing.
Fucking grabs you with the front legs, bites you, and then takes those back legs and goes shunk, just ripping chunks out of you.
Jeez. Oh my God! Bites your neck. Imagine your neck being bitten with lion breath.
Was it a female or a male lion?
It's a lion or a lioness.
Oh.
I think your only move is to try to either finger it or fucking jerk it off and hope that sexual shit changes its chemistry real fast.
Oh my God!
Imagine if you just started tugging its dick and it rolled off and just was like a big kid.
But then you try to let go and walk away and it gets all mad and you're just stuck jerking the thing off for hours until someone comes and gets you.
Would you jerk off a lion to save your life?
You have to.
But you don't let it come.
But now is that gay?
No, you got to edge it.
Because then it will be hungry after it comes.
Yeah.
Is that gay, though?
No, not if you're...
I would say who gives a fuck
Not
at
if
that
you're
point.
saving your life.
Right.
They gave the lion a cute name.
Oh, what's the name?
Well, you know what name she was screaming as it was killing her?
What?
Couscous.
Oh, I heard this, yeah.
No couscous.
Couscous.
Oh, boy.
So what? It just jumped on it? They don't say anything, huh?
No, they don't give any real details, but maybe she was in there. She got in the cage to feed it or something. He was like, I'll eat you.
I know it's a goofy line, but can we get an animal expert on? I want to know if you try to turn it on sexually as it's mauling you, if that could give you a fighting chance. I'm being serious.
Just a little reach around?
I bet it would think you're fucking trying to rip its balls off.
Yeah.
You think it just make it way
the
worse?
lion has never been jerked off.
Yeah.
They don't do it to themselves. A lion has never had its cock sucked. Lions don't suck each other's cocks.
No.
Wouldn't know what you were doing.
So
He'd think you're biting his prick.
Yeah.
I'm not sucking him off. I'm just going to fucking...
You're just going to give him a handy?
Yeah, what if you
jerk
fucking
off the lion?
What if his fucking big balls were by your face and that fucking dick was there? You got to suck it a little.
You wanted to say delicious.
No, but
You wanted to say delicious.
Well, of course. Wow. hell of a way to go.
Yeah. The lion smelled her aroma.
Oh. He said, I can smell your cunt.
Oh, Kevin and Philly, it just came out. She was wearing Lady Gaga's meat suit.
Oh, see.
Not good.
That's a nice timely reference.
Yeah,
really.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think Lady Gaga already ate Lady Gaga's meat.
Yeah.
What else is she fucking wearing?
Oof.